Hello, 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 everybody! Welcome to the Strimstream. I am your host, Stream Tom, and today we're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons Online. Now, you're looking at me and you're like, "Oh, cool, Stream Tom. There's a dragon on screen. Whatever. What are you doing today? Doing something exciting?" I am. I'm on vacation right now. It's so great. I'm just chilling, I'm relaxing, I'm having a good time. Tell you one thing, being on vacation is nice, it takes your mind off of a lot of the things you gotta do. Not thinking about work, not thinking about anything. I'm just thinking about numero uno, me, Grim Tom. Been good. Been great. Played just not quite as many video games as I thought I was going to. I'll tell you one thing, before I went on vacation, I heard so many people tell me they'll go different places. They'll go to Aruba or Mexico or something, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I just wanted to unplug. I didn't want to have my phone. I didn't want to have anything." And I'm always like, "That's stupid. Why would you want to have your phone? Like, you should have your phone. Your phone is amazing. Like this crazy box that keeps you connected to everything. You can go on YouTube and you can look up Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Like, it's a great device. Why would you not want to have your phone?" And then I went on vacation after being really stressed at work and other things. And I have people from work messaging me on my phone. And I get it. I get why sometimes you're like, I just want to unplug and walk away. Because it can be that nice. Get out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm having a good time. But I'm also happy to be back, I'm happy to be here doing the Dungeons & Dragons things for you fine people. Today we're going to be doing some fun stuff. I don't have any interesting or exciting builds for you guys at the moment. Like I said, unfortunately, due to my not playing Dungeons and Dragons a lot right now, I don't have any crazy exciting stuff. It's not gonna be like wow, jumping out there. But we will be doing some fun stuff today. Shrimp Tom couldn't think of a title, so I don't have a title here. But I don't know. I feel good. I feel like in a give away mood. So I'm gonna give some stuff away today. I'm gonna give away an expansion pack. Probably in an hour or so. That'll be kind of cool. And yeah, so that'll be great. So before that, we're gonna play video games. Oh, I'm yawning. Why am I yawning already? I should not be yawning. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna be playing some video games. I'm gonna continue to level my Vanguard fighter. This is a Vanguard fighter. Pure fighter, Dragonborn. Vanguard. Now you're gonna notice a couple things about this character. The first thing you're gonna notice is that I'm level 16, but I have a 45 strength. That's a lot. That's a very high strength for a character that is just fighter. And it gets even better because I can click this button here to bring myself up to a 53, and if I'm Reaper mode, it brings me up to a 54. 54 strength is a lot to have at level 16, but that's fine. Strength is great. I'm so strong, I can carry 192,000 pounds, which seems like a lot. It's it's a lot of weight. But yeah. The point of this character is not to play defensively or tanky, even though I have a shield. The Stalwart Defender tree, totally useless. Click. The point is to play offensively. The idea is to build a character that kills people with a shield, which is what the Vanguard tree is designed for. Now, I'm missing some of the better tools out of the Vanguard tree. I'm missing this point right here, which gives my shield critical threat range multiplier and more base damage. And I'm missing this point right here, which allows my shield to stun for free, basically all the time. So you have to think of this ability here, Shield Champion, which is 10 plus Strength plus Stun plus half character level. It's basically, whatever my Stunning Shield bonus is, whatever the shield is, which is 70 right now, it's that minus half my character level. So this is 70, so then this would be 68 DC, which is just free. It just applies on its own, which is pretty rad. So that's important. And then also taking out of the Kensai tree, the top row, damage, melee power, critical threat range, and then also the bottom row, which is one cut here, which gives melee power and critical multiplier as a action boost, which is cool. Really cool stuff. It's just a sick action boost. It gives you more damage. And the more action boosts you have, the more better you do. Anyway, so that's kind of this character. It's kind of the design. I have action points to spend. I just don't feel like spending them right now. I have a cup of coffee, so I will be trying to perk up as we go forward. I've been eating a lot of good food today. Ton of really good food, so I apologize if I'm a little sleepy. It's kind of what I was doing. I was literally just talking to sell stuff, but I was just out and about doing stuff. A lot of super tasty food, but I ate way too much. Just too much. You know that feeling when you just eat too much? Need the shield anymore? Probably not. Where it's you should stop eating the amount of food that you're eating, but you're just like, whatever, I'll just do it anyway. That's kind of what happened to me today. I'm like, I had tasty burgers and tasty poutine. Gotta love being Canadian. Yeah, perk up. Yeah, it's an idea. Perking up is an idea. Waking up. Being alive. God, selling stuff is hard. Dire Devoted of Devotion. Man, that's a good ring. I'll keep that one. Delightful Band of the Immaterial. That sounds bad. Raised Dead Scrolls. Oh yeah, my character's got enough use magic device now that I can actually use Raised Dead Scrolls as a fighter at level 16, which is hilarious. Because I'm a fighter. Anyway, we're gonna get started here. I'm gonna be doing some quests. Trying to level up. Get all the way up to level 30. I'm trying to level this character as quickly as I can, but it's difficult. Scoops! 911, what's going on? How are you doing, man? How are you? How's everybody out there? I'm doing a lot of stuff today, and I'm kind of out of breath, which is why I have my breath medication right here, right next to me, so I'll be using this. To all those of you who managed to catch the stream that I had over the weekend, I think it was Sunday night, I streamed for like a good 3 to 4 hours, which is great. It was a lot of fun. The stream will never be going up anywhere on the internet, so you can't. Canadians talk fast? Yeah, Canadians talk fast as hell. Or heck. Yes, they do. Spinner's Prison, I can't do that. Reaper Necro 4. And that's that level range is too much for me. So, went for the soul patch look. Yeah, so I'm slowly chopping down all my facial hair. I have to have all of it done or gotten rid of by Thursday. So I had the whole thing going. So then I was like, oh, I've got this whole thing. So I chopped down piece by piece. Now I got this, and I'm going to get rid of this and just go for the stash and see how I like that. Just so I can know where I want to stand going forward with the way that my face should look. Reaper 1. 14s. Start with some of these quests. I'm just going to do some stuff to get some levels. Well, crucible, something like that. What's the tower shield? It has a skull. Oh, this tower shield is a great tower shield. It's not as great as the epic version. The epic version is significantly better. But this one, the demonic slab, it has impact, so it doubles the base critical threat range. So it's actually got a higher critical threat chance. It gives vitality, armor piercing, cold resistance. It's +5. It's a D10 damage. So this one does 20 or 7 to 27 base damage. If you consider that, change that to my weapon only does 6 to 19. This is 7 to 27. So my shield actually hits harder than my sword. Makes sense considering the size of the thing. Damn, by a cleric. The shield comes from the quest. Is it Subversion? No, Multitude of Menace. Multitude of Menace is a quest in House Cannith, part of the Devil's Gambit adventure pack. A lot of fun. Very difficult adventure pack. We will be doing it today, so. Cheesy cop stash. That's right. I have a cheesy cop stash. Oh man. It'll be you know, it's we're gonna have a good time here today. Like I said, I apologize if I'm a little tired. It's just something's been like taking the energy out of me today, but that's okay. I'm just really enjoying my vacation too much, I think. Just a tad too much. Yeah, you can get this shield out of the Multitude of Menace. It's a very powerful defensive and offensive tool. It's one of the reasons why I like it so much. Great shield. Now I would... Ooh, man. Dragonborn Pure Bard with a sword of some kind. Swashbuckler. Damn. I really want to do a Dragonborn Pure Bard. I'm probably going to play one later. A War Chanter, so like two-hand bard. Seems like a cool idea. Not a good idea, but a cool idea. Feather falling. I should put this on my bar so I can like track this stuff, because that way I can just have a feather falling item. Because right now I have a cloak, or the cloak that I'm using is, oh you can't see it because it's behind the text, so I'll do this one over here. It's fire absorption, charisma, insightful charisma. Cannith crafting, which is great. The fire absorption is just good, and then the charisma, insightful charisma is also just good. It means as a fighter I currently have a 30 charisma, which is a lot of charisma for a fighter. You would think that with an item like that I can actually use the Dragon Breath, but because that would involve me itemizing towards a spell power, it's kind of a bad idea. I'm going to be spreading my stats thin for no reason, so I'm not doing that. But I could if I wanted to. That'd be interesting. But, yeah, no, we're just gonna be, you know, killing some people. How did I kill the giant in the background? I don't even understand that. So the way this character works, I have a couple different range of abilities that I can use. A lot of them you're going to see me activating them unconsciously because I just do them as habit. The first, I get a couple out of the tree here, which are really good. You get opportunity attack. Opportunity attack is a melee attack that you get as a fighter. It just gives you 20 melee power for 6 seconds, and every time you hit, it has 10% chance to give you a charge back. Pretty much because my attack speed and double strike chance are so high, I always have charges of this stuff, so I'm always just using it whenever it comes off cooldown. It just does more damage, it gives me more damage. Then I have this red attack here, Deadly Strike. Deadly Strike is a guaranteed critical hit attack, and if it is a 20, it does an extra 500 damage, which is pretty cool. Then I have this ability here, Shield Smash, which is just plus 3W on your, or 3 multiplier on your shield damage, as well as giving you physical and magical resistance rating for a bit. And then we have Stunning Blow and Stunning Shield down here. So I will be getting more attacks later, I just don't have those attacks yet. Now, I actually do have scrolls of greater heroism to try to give myself greater heroism. The problem with greater heroism scrolls is that it turns out the scrolls are actually suffer from arcane spell failure, and I'm wearing a lot of very heavy armor. So arcane spell failure is like not a good idea for me. Oh hey, a Reaper. Just kill this Reaper real fast. The problem with Reapers is they cause your attack speed real slow. Yeah. So like, when you try to attack them up in close range, you have a penalty, whereas if you try to just range them, you can just range them whenever you want. Ah, phone is like making a bunch of noise. I'm gonna put that somewhere else. Get out of here, miscellaneous bottles of liquor. You know, now I can put the phone somewhere.
You want the giant relic? The grinning hobgoblin says. And I want something in return. We've got a deal.
Oh man, I have 100 potions? When did that happen?
Now, run along.
Now this character, you're going to notice, doesn't have any form of, like, AoE or anything like that. The idea behind this character is I don't really need AoE. I'm just going to do so much single target damage that you don't need AoE in any capacity. Man, displacement. That was actually a really good distribution of 50-50. Goodbye, shield slam. Oh, man. Now, because this character has a lot of attacks that are based around critical hits, whenever I don't get a critical hit, you're going to notice my damage is going to suffer a bit. I still deal quite a bit of damage, about almost 80 damage a swing, plus little elemental that goes on top. Unless this guy's circling behind me. That damage is going to go up significantly when you actually get into epic levels, because Legendary Dreadnought allows you to scale very hard on off of your action boost. Action boost, which is great, give you a lot of damage, little temporary boosts, you know, those temporary buffs. But through Legendary Dreadnought, you can make it so that you get all sorts of different bonuses while you have action boosts active, like doing more damage to helpless targets, which I happen to make all the time thanks to Stunning Blow and Stunning Shield. This is a character that would benefit very well from stuff like Dire Charge, having like basically the ability to stun entire rooms with pushing the button. Oop, getting attacked. Bastards. Hey, somebody was joined. Hey, welcome. If I can kill this lore master. Probably not. Oh, no, we got him. I always have low faith against guys that I need to have true seeing to beat. Man, I am tired today. I'm like, I feel sluggish, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I think it's the food. This is going to sound crazy, but my eyes are bothering me. So I'm going to put on sunglasses inside to play my video game. Oh, God. It actually feels so much better. I've been finding my eyes have been bothering me a lot. I've been wearing sunglasses a lot. I don't know if that's an unhealthy thing. I don't know the answer to that. So instead, we're just going to be cool man Strimtom for the rest of the stream. Wear sunglasses indoors at nighttime. As opposed to sounding like some kind of weak, vulnerable person. Hey, what's going on, Ouroboros? Damn, your name is like dark blue colored, which is hard to read with the sunglasses. My plan is backfiring! Oh well, what are you gonna do? I don't bleed to death. Oh, who cares about bleeding to death? Okay, there's a Plague Reaper. Hello. Nope, target the Plague Reaper, the thing that's in front, thank you. Really game and it's auto-targeting. There's a Glacier Wolf. There's 2 super champs in the back there that I should go and deal with. Like this guy, but I got the stun. Who's dead? He's gonna die. He's in the process of being dead. There we go. Good old 800 damage hit. Also, because I have such an insane strength, I don't really care about guys that are on high ledges or anything or having to beat jump checks, because I don't really put any points into jump, but I can jump real high anyway, because my strength is so high. Now, if we get one more person, we should be able to do Crucible, which is kind of cool. I like the quest Crucible. Oh, the only way monsters can actually conceivably make their saves is if they roll a natural 20 on their chance to make their save. Ow. I kill this Reaper. And I need to get like Incorporeal Bane or something on my shield so I can actually hit those guys. I find it hard sometimes. Not taking any damage from that. It's weird wearing these sunglasses. But it actually makes my eyes feel a lot better, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Anyway, so that's what's been up with me, you know? Enjoying my vacation, playing some video games. I mean, hell, the last time I showed this character off on stream, I think it was like level 10 or something. Now I'm like level 16, so I'm making some progress. 6 levels in a week. Definitely not the pace that I used to go at, but to be fair, I've also been doing a couple other things. I'm playing a lot of Overwatch with some friends. Overwatch is a lot of fun. Just want to like blow off some steam. You know, it's not the kind of game that I can play forever, but it's the kind of game I can like sink a couple hours in with a few beers with some guys. So that's pretty fun. And I don't know. And then just not a lot of video games. Although I will say I've been watching a lot of TV though, and a lot of movies. A lot of movies recently actually. I watched Hot Tub Time Machine 1 and 2. Very interesting movie concept. Although Hot Tub Time Machine 1 is, in my opinion, a lot better than Hot Tub Time Machine 2. I found the first one just had a better solid plot than the second one. Of course, we're not even talking about like solid plot. Like there's parts that didn't make sense. I don't know. I just felt like the jokes were better. It's a comedy movie, so the jokes were better in the first one. Quick question: does Vorpal only work on a natural 20, or does it work with the entire critical threat range of your weapon? It only works on a natural 20. If you happen to have a great crossbow, and you have tier 5 mechanic, or you have perfect single weapon fighting from the epic feat, then you can Vorpal on a 19 or a 20. But Vorpaling is just rolling a 20 on a die. I find it funny that Vorpal became like a colloquialism for rolling a 20, because that's what the game calls it. The game says, oh, you have to get a Vorpal hit. When Vorpal was just an attribute on a weapon, a sword that would cut the head off of the enemy you face if you rolled a 20. Then it became like this whole thing, like, oh yeah, well this effect only happens on a Vorpal, and it's like, oh, so you have to have a Vorpal weapon? It's like, no, you don't need a Vorpal weapon. But that's just what we call the effect of rolling a 20. The Vorpal. They're just saying, oh, if you roll a 20. If you roll a Vorpal.
Conspirator falls. It is time to find
Nah, it's not quite the same as a critical hit. They said, great crossbows are great because they can Vorpal on a 19 or a 20. Makes it really, really useful for getting adrenaline charges back in Fury of the Wild, which ever so conveniently is the most powerful epic destiny for using a great crossbow, because Fury of the Wild allows you to use what is it, Adrenaline Rush or whatever, to do 5 times damage and a guaranteed critical hit. And considering it's a weapon that already has an incredibly high base damage, it's a really, really great idea. Can't target this Plague Reaper, can I? Hit the Plague Reaper. There we go. Everything else I can deal with. Just I just want that Plague Reaper dead. Back here, you bastard. There's not 50-50. Oh, now I'm blind too. Ugh. Can't even do anything with these lost souls. Nothing to me.
As the rusty door swings.
Yeah, I must have mentioned that while I was drinking alcohol. But yeah, no, that was a delightful movie. It was a very different movie than I thought it was going to be on the surface, because I had no idea what it was going to be about. My friend was like, "Hey, let's watch this movie," and I was like, "Okay, sounds great." And then the movie gets started, and then man, it goes up. It's It's not a family movie. You know, it's not a family-friendly, family-oriented movie. But I mean, it's kind of family-oriented. The movie is family-related, like there are families in it, but it's not. Almost nothing in the movie happens the way you think it should. And I don't do enough damage on this character. More damage. Put your voices on. Oh wait, it's just this one guy. Bam.
A chest lies in the passage.
Okay. If you're patient, we can do Crucible, just the three or two of us with the hireling.
And unfortunately,
the only hard part's the maze.
of its contents.
But with the you, me, and the hireling, we should be able to get it done, no problem. Oh. Die, bastards. Give me your XP. Yeah, so I'm glad you enjoyed that movie. That it definitely surprised me a lot when I first saw it, but the Crucible. Also, to make sure, one of the most important things, especially when you're playing a game like Dungeons & Dragons Online, you really want to make sure you're enjoying your entire experience. And what better way to enjoy it than by using superior experience elixirs? Superior experience elixirs give you more experience points when you do quests and stuff. So I have even more experience whenever I do all my quests. This helps me get through the game faster. I don't know how that's supposed to equate to having more fun, but, you know, somehow it does feel good doing quests when you have experience potions going. So I don't actually know where I got the EXP potions either. I don't buy them. So I think I just pulled them from these rolls. Like my roll where I got an medium experience elixir. Whoa! Look at that. On camera. This is not pre-recorded. That was legitimately surprising right there. Oh, comet fall trip. God damn. But I will take it. That was a good experience. That was a very positive experience right there. Oh man. Yep. All right.
Greeted by growls, insults, and mocking laughter from the veterans of the Storm's Fist Horde.
Don't want to hit the explosive barrels, and it's hard to see the explosive barrels because I'm wearing sunglasses. My eyes feel way better. Is that like a bad thing? Like if my eyes hurt and I have to wear sunglasses inside? Stop light from going into my eyes? That sounds like it's a bad thing.
Down these steps,
Like one of those like, you should probably go see a doctor type of things.
The fight has not yet
I don't know. I've never had any issues with my eyes. Like I'm pretty colorblind. But that's about it. Which is kind of a shame because DDO doesn't have like a good colorblind mode. So you just kind of have to like guess a lot sometimes. What are you gonna do? The game's not quite as popular as something like your Overwatch or League of Legends or something, so it doesn't really, I don't know if it constitutes the need for the colorblind mode, but it would be cool if it was something that was released. Just you're watching me play the game and it's all in funky colors and crap. You're like, whoa, are you on drugs? I'm like, yeah, probably. But it's all in funky colors. Alright, diplomacy. Hey, I actually got the diplomacy roll. Wow, I'm plus 21 on diplomacy? Yeah. Charisma. My charisma's a 38. Intimidate. Thank you. Diplomacy? Ooh, I failed on an 18. I don't know if I can make this with a... No, 41's not high enough. 41 is not high enough. What about this guy? Oh! 41's high enough bluff. Okay, my diplomacy, I can only get a 41. It's not high enough. So I can't do the diplo, but I got everybody else. Bam. That's with heroism. I might be able to get it with greater heroism, but the timing it would take to actually get me to cast that spell is horrendous. What? Oh. Oh, I'm set on my course. Let's go. Use Flux for nighttime screen use? What's this? Get flux.com. Better not be a bad link. Let's take this link. Even ever notice how people texting at night have that eerie blue glow? Wake up to write down the next great idea and get blinded by a computer screen during the day. Designed to look like the sun. Oh man, I got fooled. Huh. I will consider this program. Maybe it'll make the computer screen easier on my eyes. I'm not going to do it during stream, but I'm going to leave this tab open and look at it off stream. If you catch my drift. Oh, one of the big tricks to playing on Reaper mode and stuff, and to being successful in this difficulty, is pay attention to when you see super champions. A lot of the times, regular monsters aren't really that big of a deal. They may not hit that hard, they might not do a lot to you, but super champions are the tier 3 champs, the champions that have like the red crowns with the gem in the middle. Those ones hit really, really hard. Depending on the type of champion, they may also be very, very, very difficult to defeat. It's important to pay attention to which monsters spawn as what I like to call super champs. So if you happen to see a super champ running at you, you take appropriate precautions. You know, whether it's getting a stun ready. You know, so like if I run into a group of monsters, I don't stun right away. I hold my stun for the super champ because I know it's coming. One of the reasons why I tend not to use both of my stuns in a small skirmish, because I never know if a super champ's going to come screaming around this corner. Oh, you want to pull eye? Here we go. I'm going to pull Natasha Thorsten to me. Like this super champ right here, Queen Slasher Pack Lord, that I happen to miss on my attacks with, which is really disappointing and disheartening. Rest of the bat. Cool. Go over there. Don't pull it yet, I'm slowed. Cool, pull eye. Get out of here. Ah, you're stuck. That's her. What? How did I used my stun and it broke the barrel behind the guy. Whatever. I used my stunning blow. Alright, pull eye again, please. What's going on, everybody? Bachelagore? Bachelagore?
Beyond the bar
That's your name?
a
Yes.
crystalline
Hey.
ball rests on a pedestal.
Alright, and pull eye again. Oh. Alright, we should be good to go. Ooh. Alright, I can get my hireling to use K here, so we should be fine. Okay, so here's a trick, by the way. Your hireling will use whatever you last asked it to use. So if I tell it to use K, so I'm gonna murder this guy. I'm just gonna get my hireling set up. I should be able to get this set to let us out. So if I get the hireling set here to use K, and press K, it's gonna use it. And immediately after using it, it's gonna try to come to me. So I have to hit follow and then don't follow. Then I hit use again. It goes. Hit follow, don't follow. Nope, don't follow. Stop it. Here we go. Good boy. Now it's going to stand there like an idiot at K. And as long as I'm not selecting anything, if I press use again, it's going to use the valve and come back to me. So that's the trick. Whoa. Oh, what happened? Got turned around by my mouse. Alright. If you want to get H-Daya. What's up, Andy Joshua? How you doing, man? Man, everybody's tuning in today. Almost like it's the Strimstream. It stunned this super champ. Oh, I rolled a 1 and I missed! You might hear me say, oh, I rolled a 1 a lot. I'm plus 64 to hit. I can only miss if I roll a 1. H, please. And I'll take more H. Oh, God. Get out of here. And one more H. Sweet. Now we'll get the heck out of here. And I should be able to get my hireling to pull that K lever and get us out. If I can't, then God help us all. Alright. So, moment of truth. I have nothing selected. I hit order companion to interact. Oh. It doesn't know where to go. Oh. Nope, it figured it out. We're good, we're good. Stupid companion. Okay. Anyway, so then we just go around here. Get out. There we go. I'm gonna leave this companion here. Cool. So then we just gotta leave through the north side. Just gonna pull the eye up. I saw something lengthy posted by our wonderful friend of the show, Durocan. I will absolutely read what you wrote. I'm just doing this puzzly thing and I can't. Wait, did I click the wrong thing? Oh shit, I clicked the wrong thing. Wait. Did I? Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, I thought I did the wrong thing. Alright. Now the trick with that is you grab it as you jump. By grabbing it while you're in air, you select it and use the use button to pick up the item. It means you don't get hit by the traps, because you're already jumping. Super secret.
The gilded dragon to the door has returned where its home is.
The other thing is, if somebody joined our group, I don't know why nobody's joined our group, but if somebody had joined our group, they'd be very happy with themselves because they'd be earning, what, like probably, this is going to give me probably like 60,000 experience. So I feel bad for somebody for not joining, but... Alright, hello everyone, I have some great news. Today I learned some cool life hacks. As many of you know, I tried to pick between two calculus watching the Strimstream. But if you noted, the two events cannot happen at the same time. They are mutually exclusive. That's good! I like that. I like that they are mutually exclusive. You can't do both at the same time, because if you're doing calculus, you're not watching the Strimstream. And if you're watching the Strimstream, I'll tell you one thing you're not doing, it's calculus.
The sign reads, Chamber of Agility.
Yeah, so I should be able to do this. My jump is maxed. As long as nobody shoots his barrel out from under my feet, I'll be okay. Don't ever do that. Using the barrel to get over top of this area here is one of the fastest ways to traverse this trap. I'm just gonna run through this one. And apparently not take damage. That was weird. Grab me an adventurer pack. Horn of Agility. I am agile! I am an agile character! Beautiful. That guy's AFK. Goddamn. The problem with these sunglasses is they're really dirty. Hard to see. Alright. Then we talk to this guy. And then I'm gonna bribe him like a boss. I'm just gonna get those breakables real quick. Yeah, cannot happen at the same time. With my newfound mathematical and statistical knowledge, I now know that you can add two mutually exclusive events together. With this newfound knowledge, my days will be much more productive. Oh damn, I didn't finish reading the thing. You can do two mutually exclusive things at the same time? Man, what is this? What group? I don't have a group open. I do have a group open. Huh? How did my group close? Oh, my bad. I don't know how the group closed. That's weird. Sorry, guys. I thought I did. I did. I had a. That's how Loopy joined. What? Huh? I don't even understand how that's possible that my group just closed. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Oh, wonderful cleric, man. Hey, welcome. Nilsum, super duper awesome cleric, great guy. You know, we were doing some quests. On Reaper difficulty, and he was like, "Man, I'm not killing as much as you guys. I'm sorry if I'm not helping." And I'm like, "Dude, you're helping more than anybody else I've ever played with, right? This guy was healing me. My character doesn't do any healing whatsoever. I'm great at killing, terrible at healing. God, my character's awful at healing. So it was awesome to have a healer in the group. So if you're looking to get a fresh start in DDO and you're like, man, I really like playing healers, but you can't play one in DDO. Yes, you can. Thanks to Reaper mode, you can play a healer, and people love you. And the learn math and the wisdom of Strimstream at the same time. That's true. Oh, my bad, Tam. I cannot believe
The broken
I let my
bodies of
LFM down.
orcs lie below.
Whoop, get murdered. Oh! Why does this keep happening? I don't know why this does this. When I stream, I'm in mouse, every once in a while, I will click, like, the direction to, like, move, like mouse look, like this. And every once in a while, when I do it, it just turns me a direction. It just does, like, a 180 with the camera or some crap. I don't know what's up with that. It's really weird. Should look into that. My god. Yeah, that's the nice thing about calculus, is you don't really use it that much unless you do anything calculus related. Hey, we talk about calculus every once in a while. Hey, you get me started and I'll do some derivatives, you know what I'm saying? Derivatives, some integrals. I will find you the area under a curve. Okay? That's what I'm really good at. I think Loopy's gonna do this part because I can't.
The test of instinct has reset.
Yeah, new player to DDO playing a healer and Reaper. If you're new to DDO, I don't recommend jumping into Reaper groups all the time. But what I can tell you is that if you do like playing a healer, that's why I said returning player to DDO, and you want to play a healer, Reaper mode is the kind of place for you. Because you can play a healer in Reaper mode quite successfully, and everybody will love you. I've never met a single person that's been like, ah, healer, get out of my Reaper mode. Oh. Is that it? Is that what closed it? I don't know. Okay. It's gonna be hard because I don't have freedom of movement. Oh man, the sunglasses are not helpful here. Alright, so we just gotta blitz them. So go for the casters. Get the lever. Always get the lever. Oh my god! I don't have feather falling. Whoops! Whoopsie! Whoopsie! Feather falling. Let's go feather falling. Oh, greater command! I rolled a 3! Get up! Get up! Get up! Oh, I need a critical hit. Oh, the soul howler. No greater command. Oh god. Okay. Runner? Don't care. Soul howler. That's next target. Everything is aggro on you, so I'm gonna pick guys off. Give me a sec. Come on, crits. Critical hits. No. Oh, god. Bad elementalist. No. No sleet storm. Good, he's dead. Only a couple more. Oh, there's still one elementalist left. Running out of health, but it's okay. Alright, no more elementalists, just bow guys. We're good, we're clear. Holy crap! As long as it's an XP curve. Yeah, man, if you could take the area under the XP curve and just add it to your total, that'd be awesome. Can't do that, but that would be great. Oh, that greater command scared the crap out of me. I thought that was going to be the end. But I'm plus 20 in my will save, so I should, you know, I was okay. It was not the end. Ugh. Cool. Terrifying.
You approach a bank.
All right.
7
So grab my healer. Will heal me. Can I get my healer to heal me? Then we're gonna dismiss it. Natasha, dismiss. Dismiss, Natasha. Here we go. Hey, welcome. This is, oops, R0, E2, to B3. Green is here, so that's 2. I'll explain that pattern in just a second, but my brain is not so good at doing multiple things right now. Usually it is, but it's not right now. The idea here is that each of these runes, you can memorize the symbols, but as long as you remember the number of turns you have to do per wheel, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5. So if this is blue, I have to turn the wheel 3 times to get it to that symbol, if no one's touched it. If somebody touches it, you can't do that, and you have to do it by hand. So don't touch the wheels until someone pulls a lever. Important. Ah, man. Calculate the area of a wall of fire. I like the idea. What? He made a save against my stun? These how my stun is absurd. Good monsters. Ability to make their saves. Oh, Bethel's dead. Can fix that. This guy should heal us. I can do the swim, I think, maybe, probably. But if I'm gonna do the swim... Oh my god. I'm gonna get my greater heroism on. Wait, why am I only 25? Oh, I don't have my cloak. A cloak of charisma. There we go, greater heroism. We've got greater heroism. I still don't think I'm gonna make a single reflex save, but it'll at least improve my swim check. Oh, which is important. Should be okay. With the tower shield, which doubles the reduction on swim, my swim is still 25. Yeah, that's probably good enough.
Rush of swift water.
Alright, let's see. Oh, god. Starring in Smash Mouth All-Star. That would be an awesome picture. I would love to do that. I'm a huge Smash Mouth fan. God, it's so hard to see with these glasses on. Everything's all blurry. Like, because it's underwater, not because the glasses. Glasses don't make anything blurry. Ow. Whoa, whoa, I glitched through that wall there. None of that. Let's not do this. Video game. A video game, I don't like you and you don't like me. We gotta get through this together. Give me some of that air. Oh! Power surge, my way through this. I'm down. Ow. A bit big character model.
The swift current.
Oh. I can swim against the current, but... Get rid of the tower shield real quick so I can swim right out of here. Bam! Alright, so the core thing here is if I get knocked down by the greater command, which I potentially might, if I do get knocked down by greater command, I will probably die. So I need to make sure I'm clicking on this Harper Pin greater as quickly as possible. I'm literally just running in and getting out. Horn of Endurance collected. If I get locked, I gotta use my Harper Pin. No need for Harper Pin. We are good. And we're out of here. Ooh! That was almost scary. Okay, stop, stop. There we go. Go through so I don't hit those blades. I really hope I don't die right here, because that would suck. This is Reaper mode. And only get hit once. Yay! Good. We're out. What up, Slime Mother? Those symbols reoccur frequently in game. There must be some kind of alphabet in the DDO store? Or in DDO lore? Oh, maybe. I think there are some kind of alphabet, like the actual symbols on the wheels. That's why everyone has different words for them. I don't know if they actually do mean anything. I just know that they are in-game. B-Shot still finds its way around. I am pretty sober. I am drinking coffee, actually. I know it's surprising because I have the sunglasses on. You'd really think, like, oh man, Shrimp Tom has sunglasses inside in the evening. He's drinking. You're almost right. I did have a couple beers at lunch. Ow! Ow! My god. This hurt. Their attacks. Get these guys out of here. Good. Oh, see, look, like that. I don't know why that happens. There's got to be like a reason for it. I just don't know what that reason is. I'm going to quickly do an Intimidate to save all my allies. This nice thing about having a lot of access to a very high Intimidate as a fighter. Intimidate's a class skill, so my class skills, you know, I max it out just because Intimidate's useful. It could be useful later on if I ever do decide to rebuild this character into some kind of tank, because I have those feats. Intimidate's being a 37, and because of Power Surge plus my Charisma item, that's a Feather Falling item, Power Surge plus my Charisma item brings my Intimidate from a 33 up to a solid 43. It's pretty rad. Get all the way up to a 55 with heroism. That's for the symbols that calls them different. Yep, exactly. Turn the green wheel to the cactus. There is no cactus, okay? There's N, H. H is universal. Everybody says H. H, there's a double-crossed T. There's what I call the lightning bolt. It looks like the thing where it comes down, and then there's the circle, and then to me it's like a lightning bolt hitting the ground and has that like explosion at the bottom, like you see in cartoons and stuff. Regular Strimstream is good, but the Drunken Strimstream unrated edition is much better. Yeah, that was a fun time on Sunday. Had a good time.
Now these maggots must do the same. The new
I am in fact using a Razer mouse. Oh, is it an issue with Razer mice? Damn. Maybe. Maybe I could get a new mouse. I've been looking at one of those, this nice Logitech mouse that my friend had that he showed me. It was really, really nice. I liked it the way it felt. Problem is, there's like no any good left-handed mice. Dumb. I works as well. I just don't see the cactus. Cactus makes no sense. I know some people call the N the elephant, but to me it's the N. But some people call it elephant. Just again, just very, very wrong. Like people, you can call it these things. You just have to know how wrong you are. And I'm gonna kill all these guys. 1,700 life? Get out of here. 2,000 life? Okay, get out. This guy just keeps jumping around. It's annoying. 2,300 life? Get out of here. Give me your key. Give me your key. Get all the keys? Oh, the key? Cool, put your voices on, everybody. This quest is... my voice was on the whole time. I forgot to put my strength item on. Bam! 71,000 experience. So, people could have joined this quest and gotten 71,000 experience for free, but they just decided not to. This is why I love this quest and I never skip it. 71,000 experience. Like, are you kidding? 71,000 experience in 24 minutes and 40 seconds. Yes, please. Backstabber gloves. I'll take them. There's no way they're better than my gloves, but I will take them. Cool. Next is going to be Madstone Crater. Stone Crater is next. Update the LFM to Madstone Crater. Madstone Crater. What are some good quests at level 19? Trick question, there are no good quests at level 19. If you wanted a serious answer, I apologize to you for giving you that. Oh God, what's a good answer? The House Candid quests are rad. There's only 3 of them, but they give crazy XP. I think it's like 40k or something each quest, which is good. And they're just cool. Power play is really interesting. I really like that one. A lot of fun. Schemes of the Enemy is so cool. There's no quest like Schemes of the Enemy. You feel like you're a James Bond character, like you're James Bond, because you have to like break into like this manufactory area, and you can do it in so many different ways. You can like bribe a guy to get in, or and sway somebody to your side and stuff, or you can like cause a huge fight, or you can sneak in by like breaking a door through like in a security door, or you can brute force it if you can't break in by just literally smashing the door down, or you can like climb through like these vents and go through secret passageways and stuff. And really, at the end of the day, it's several different paths that lead to one ending, and it's really cool. I really like Schemes of the Enemy if you haven't done that one. And then there's the explosion one. I can't remember the name of it. I might actually have it here. It goes up to 19. Blown to Bits, which is just cool. It's just good. Plus the bosses, there's special optional bosses that are crazy hard and Blown to Bits, and they're good. Here, giants. Haha, you released. Like this character, I'm doing this for experience. I'm not doing this most for challenge. If I was doing this for challenge, I'd be doing these Reaper at level 14, and I'd also be like higher level, or like a higher Reaper. So I'd probably do in Reaper 4 or 3 or 4 if I wanted a challenge at level 14. I'm not looking for a challenge. I'm looking for experience points. Experience points per hour. So Razor Mice, eh? I think it could be the Razor Mice. I have 4 enhancement points I should probably spend. But yeah, I'm getting 41 points in Vanguard because this is amazing, and I'm only spending the points up here. I don't need anything else in this one here. Yeah, it might be. It can be difficult to get groups for level 19 quests, but there are a lot of good quests out there. If you haven't done the problem is, it's not that the quests are bad. It's that the quests give less XP than the quests that are lower level than them for a reason I do not understand. So like level 17, 18, and 19 quests give nowhere near as much XP as level 16 quests. Oh, right, I forgot. Sorry, my bad. Have it. I'll kill these ones. Oh yeah, my trinket. Yeah, this trinket gives +6 stunning, so it's good. And quality strength, bringing my strength up to a solid 46. Or 54, which is not bad. I mean, look at all these buffs. Working on your Players Council application? Hey, that's awesome, man. You can always use good, smart, and dedicated people on the Players Council. You know what? This is kind of important. Like, my philosophy behind something like the DDO Players Council, as is something that I've been on, I think it's important to have a group of people with very diversified opinions. As much as I would like to think I know everything that would be right for Dungeons & Dragons Online, you know what? I don't. I am just a schmuck who really enjoys playing the game, and I play the game in a very certain way. You know? If I really like the creativity of some classes and stuff, and I like having a lot of deep options, then I want every single character and every single tree to be indistinguishable from one another, or just very distinguishable from one another. I want every single quest to be interesting. I want every single thing that you can do in the game to give you a diverse option. However, to the regular player, that might be too complicated. You have to have classes that are simpler than others. It's the same reason why, you know, World of Warcraft has classes like the Hunter, and why I don't play one. Hunters are very basic and not very interesting. You can press one button and literally beat the game. It's the same thing as like Lord of the Rings Online Hunter. Penetrating Shot was recently buffed, and it's so strong when you're playing a Hunter, you can use a weapon that's 10 levels under your level, and with one button of Penetrating Shot, you can destroy any regular difficulty monster. That's complete madness, but it's designed that way so that way people who aren't too familiar with the game or video games in general can still get into it and play and have a good old video game time. And that doesn't fit in my core demographic and my idea. So that's what I mean. Like, I think it's important to consider that it's really good to have multiple different people from multiple different backgrounds and decisions to want to do stuff in the video game. So if you think, oh man, I would love to apply for like the Player Council, but I don't play the game enough, or I don't have that much experience. You need, in part of your focus group, you gotta have people that don't play the game that much. As crazy as it sounds, you have to have somebody who's that part of the audience where, you know, like if you're asking how to tap into every aspect of the market, you need to have every aspect of the market on your focus group. Displacement! I wish I had True Seeing, but I just don't. But I can crit this guy pretty good, though. Penetrate 45% of fortification, which is cool. Play Black Mage in Final Fantasy XIV, do nothing but spam fire. It's a little bit more complicated than spam fire. Sometimes you have to spam ice. Every once in a while, you gotta press ice. Don't forget about that. And you never, ever press Thunder. Don't press Thunder. That is a huge waste of time. Just press ice. AoE, fire. Single target, press fire. You want to press flare? Don't. Just press fire. Fire 4. Fire 4 is pretty good. The fire, or the Black Mage rotation. It's one of the reasons I could never really get into Black Mage. Played a lot of Paladin in Final Fantasy XIV. Paladin was my go-to class. I like Paladin a lot. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, I think it's important that everybody from every walk of life should try to put their hand in there, because you need, like I said, you need different types of people if you're gonna have like a very broad, diverse focus group.
The bluff seen from the crater floor lies ahead. A shimmering magic crystal at its top.
Oop. Die, Fear Reaper. Why does it thing have so much health? Oh my god, blurry. I really need to get True Seeing. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but How is he blurry? Blurry implies a 20% miss chance. Yeah, whatever. I'm not fighting that guy. I don't have the patience.
The seer
Don't have the
stands
patience.
before the southern crystal. Wait to come, says
Get this
the
crystal
seer,
shattered.
and the seer turns to you.
Yeah, it's just odd that when you're at level 19 and stuff, especially in DDO, you won't get a single quest that's going to give you like 80,000 experience. Even some of the super hard quests that are like epic and have a really cool quest storyline bit and stuff like that, like the Dreaming Dark. I don't think the entire goddamn chain gives 70,000 experience. Freaks that play cleric and literally put in the LFG message, I don't heal. That's correct. Those people. They deserve to have a spot too. It's called the ignore list. That's where they go. Right? It's like, I totally get it. If you're playing like cleric or something, but you're playing like, you know, a melee, you don't want to be standing around healing, I totally get that. You're playing a different class. But if you don't load Raise Dead and you're level 20 cleric, then like, get out of my party. You don't have scrolls? Get out of my party. Get out. Oh, so True Seeing allows you to ignore concealment. So if a monster has any form of concealment, like blur is an illusion effect, so it makes you look like you're a bit off of areas. Yeah, I do need True Seeing. If you want to swap it in, that would be amazing. If spell blur makes it so that you're blurry. It looks like that you're in more than one place, so that I can't tell which one is the real you. I stab, and I have a 20% chance to go, oops, I did not stab the real you. With True Seeing, I can tell who is the true you, as the name would imply. It just gets rid of any form of magical concealment, is what it gets rid of. So if a monster has, like, incorporeality, where they are actually, like, physically have a chance to not be there at a time, like, so not like a displacer beast, but like a ghost, where there's a 50-50 chance that you swing at it and it's just not actually there because it's incorporeal, then that's a different thing. So incorporeality is not gotten rid of by True Seeing. You need, like, magic to be able to hit those guys. But True Seeing allows you to know the true location of a target, so you can always swing at the right place. Incorporeality implies that the monster is not in the present dimension. They're not part of the space-time continuum. Don't make your save garbage. What? DC on this is this minus 1 level, 72 minus 16 is 56. You made a save? Screw you. Oh, man. What else have I been doing? Oh, yeah, I've also been, hey, get out of here. Someone's stealing all my kills. I get them almost dead, and then it's just like, I don't get the kill. Look at that. I only have 50 kills of the 78. That's so annoying. I want more.
It is near, I am sure.
I'm a greedy man. I want kills. I want kills. Wrong cloak. Because I'm feather falling. I know that's the wrong.
The dust and debris underfoot suggests this passage has gone undisturbed for a very long time.
But yeah, I've been doing a bunch of stuff recently. What else have I been doing? Hey, whoop. It's done while moving. See, this garbage. Look, why am I looking this way? I don't want to look that way. Razer mouse. You'll have to buy a new mouse. Maybe I will. Although realistically, I should, like, I need to stop spending as much money as I'm currently spending. I'm spending too much money. Probably put a hole on that. Pump the brakes on that one. Oh, he's a super champ too. Oh my god. Whatever, just give me a couple hours, I'll get him. Oh, I got him with the stun. Yes. I'm not gonna chase that guy. Paladin Monk Fighter. Yeah. Hey, welcome. We are inside Madstone Crater. The blurry stacks with ghostly then. Yes, they are they're separate abilities. So blur does not stack with displacement. Oh, that'd be awesome. Blur does not stack with displacement. So if you have the spell blur on, and then you also happen to have spell displacement on, they don't stack. So if you cast displacement, you don't need to have blur on, or if you already have a item that gives you 20% concealment from blurry, you don't need to cast blur. But if you happen to have ghostly, it's different. You have to understand what it says. If it says mischance due to concealment, concealment is the overarching stat. It doesn't work with blur and that sort of thing. It's one stat. But if you happen to have mischance due to incorporeality, that's a separate stat. I do look pretty freaking rad. Oh, Shield of Faith. Love me some bless. Thank you. Freedom of movement. Spell resistance. True seeing. Look at this. I can see truly. But no, it does not stack with Dusk, because Dusk is the same effect as Blurry. It's done, Skyborn. Reach for this, guys! As I don't say that often, but yeah. I do look pretty rad, don't I?
Cascade of lava plummets from a height.
Reminds me, I should load my Discord channel because I didn't do that. Ah, Fam Reaper! Why can't I target you? You only have 1 health. Okay, let me just do that. Discord, let's load that because I didn't do that. Also get some music going because music. Make sure I'm doing this very carefully. I don't want to play copyrighted music on stream. And Vanguard Games gets in trouble. That would be dumb. Because I knew something was going. Oh my God! There it is. It's actually there. Oh, I should do this. If I have, so I should have been paying more attention to this, but I wasn't because I'm a jerk. If you're familiar with the, oh God, come back! Intimidate. I can't intimidate the monster. I can't attack this guy on straight on. I don't know if they have any critical resistance. I think they do, but yeah, if you ever like, man, I want to get some more Strimstream, I actually do have my own special Discord channel where there's a stream chat which you can feel free to use if you like using Discord instead of using Twitch chat. I don't really care which one you choose to use, but you have that option. You have that's as much as I can do. Get stunned. Get out of here. Yeah. Oh, if you watch me, you'll learn a lot of new things. Oh, Fear Reapers somewhere. Goodbye. Yeah, there actually is in my stream chat. There is an image of me actually being the front man for Smash Mouth, which is pretty cool. I would say. You know, it definitely does look and represent me. Oh, Fear Reaper. Where? Gotta find it. Oh, it's there. Oh, good. Player's got it. Yeah, I'm talking about. So yeah, so the way this character works is by just hitting real fast and really hard. Because I have an extremely high strength, my strength propagates both through my main hand melee attacks, but also through my shield attacks. All of my shield attacks scale up in strength as well. It's like dual wielding, but it's not entirely like dual wielding. So you get all the benefits I can focus on having a single weapon on. So for example, all the Vanguard benefits to my attack speed and stuff, which makes it very similar to single weapon fighting. However, I get to continue to attack with this shield, with its own independent critical hit chance and all that stuff. It's nice because it's a free attack on top of the other attacks that I already make. As well, with a single weapon in my hand as opposed to dual wielding, having one weapon and a shield has very smooth and fluid animations, a lot smoother than some of the other forms of attacking, which makes it better for using with abilities. If you've ever tried to use abilities like Trip and Sunder with dual wielding, you'll notice that they really break the kind of like the flow of the way your animations are going. And so they don't look quite as nice, and you lose quite a bit of damage in the meantime if you try to like do one of these animations. Fey touch. Goodbye. And you lose a lot in this animation time. But with the Vanguard, you don't. The other benefit of Vanguard is it. Woo, get out of here. It does make you relatively defensive because your accessibility of the accessibility to quite a few stuns that you have. Whether you're playing as a Vanguard or Vanguard Paladin or Vanguard Fighter, you're looking at if you're playing as a fighter, you get access to more melee power and better feats for damage. Whereas if you're playing as a Paladin, you're looking at significantly more defensive capability because of your significantly more defensive capability because of your healing that you can do for yourself. Things like lay on hands being instantaneous, as well as having a lot higher saves. I will say the saves being as low as they are on this character could potentially be one of my downfalls here, but we'll have to see what happens going forward. But the goal is, the higher level you get, the more attacks you can get with your shield as an offhand weapon, and it also scales your main hand damage. You get bonus to hit and damage with both your weapon and a shield here, just like you're dual wielding. Bonus strength, melee power, stunning bonuses, extra attacks to do more damage with, as well as attack speed. And shields hit hard. Shields are the hardest hitting weapons in the entire game for base damage. So they scale very, very well with critical hits. Fortunately, fighters also scale really well with critical hits, because they have the ability to amp their critical hits very easily.
The tunnel rises.
What's up with the flying lizard show off?
The crater's edge.
I have no idea what this guy's talking about. Goodbye, Spixie and guy. Ow, I got comboed by two different ogres and bulls. I have no idea what you're talking about. Ah! My mouse strikes again. Let's play some... Oh, of course I'm starting this to Mashmath. Now, you'd think I would swap to like a bludgeoning weapon, but the amount of damage I lose by swapping to a bludgeoning weapon, because of all my focuses and fighter things and what have you, and the fact that I can't use any of my abilities, it's actually just better for me to use the stupid sword in all cases. Now, if there was a sword that gave bludgeoning damage, that'd be cool, but there isn't. Pick up Blunt Kopesh. Future so bright, gotta wear shades. That's what we're talking about. Another Super Champ? Super Champ Beastmark. Oh, he gave me Madstone Rage, but he's got Dodge. He's Beastmark. So it basically doesn't matter that I'm true seeing, because he's still going to dodge me, but whatever.
My ancestors' bones, grumbles the seer, made to fight against me. Time we ended this outrage.
Oh, like how I just jumped up and attacked the monster and killed it right before you did? Alright, just habit. I just wanted to make sure that we'd get through it without worrying about, like, an errant spell getting through it. Okay. Die, Fear Reaper. Okay, great. Now die, Carnage Reaper. Guaranteed crit. Gotta go with that. Run some sandpaper over the edge. Just run sandpaper over the edge. I like that. Gotta get it nice and smooth. Oh god, I hate missing my stun. I don't have a way to penetrate dodge chance right now. You can penetrate dodge chance. That is an actual available stat you can get from many different sources. I just can't penetrate dodge chance right now. My remnant, jerk. Yeah, so the idea, like I said, behind this character is to make a character that kills people using exclusively the, well, not exclusively, mainly the shield for damage. Now granted, you also amp your main hand attack. This character I'm looking to be hitting between 300 to 400 a single hit. You know, this character's going to have probably over 100 strength when all is said and done, thanks to the ability to amp up strength, then an extra +8 here and there, and what have you. And all of my DCs for all my stuns being over 100, so I'll be able to stun anything on command, which will be pretty nice. Plus, any kind of small monster and that I'm just attacking will have a chance to get the stun going off on it. I'm going to aggro everything up top and then come down. Yeah. Also, I lead the kill board because I run ahead of people. That's one of the biggest tricks. If you're strong enough to sustain yourself, if you run ahead of people and are the first person to fights, generally you get a lot of the kills before people can show up. If you go like, then you look really good, and you can like get really high kill numbers, and then you can like put it on the fridge. Intimidate these guys. here. Bam. Intimidate these guys, and we're gonna do that in here. Sweet. Now we AFK. And by AFK I mean talk to stream chat. Yeah, so it's interesting. Like, there's some legitimacy to saying that you could go with Stalwart Defender. By spending only 6 points in Stalwart Defender, that's a phone call I can't take right now. By spending only 6 points in Stalwart Defender, it gives you, what is this? Stalwart Defense, which is 10 physical and magical resistance rating, and then also you can take improved Stalwart Defense for an extra 15. Now, that's really important. An extra 15 physical and magical resistance rating, plus the 10 here, that's 50 or 25 physical and magical resistance rating. Considering that right now I only have, what, 56? That would be almost a 50% increase in my magical resistance rating. So, yeah, that could actually mean quite a bit going forward. But the core issue with doing that is that Stalwart Defense makes it so that you can't be raged. And rage gives you a lot of extra strength. So, like, the rage spell gives you a lot of strength, as well as... wait, what happened? I aggroed everything and came down. Why are they still attacking? Oh, they must be bugged. Hold on. I'll come aggro them again and then... Wait. Oh, the guy's killing them! Oh, if you're gonna fight the ones up here, just make sure you're holding aggro so the boss isn't getting hit. Alright, I guess I'll help this guy fight. We'll fight them all, I say! Ah! Oh man, 2 of them spawning. Oh, you went invisible. Damn it. This is even worse.
The seer calls out.
I can't go get that one. That guy has to do it. I gotta pay attention to this mage. It's gonna respawn. Ah! Where's the fun in that? I don't have fun. I get experience points. Where's the XP per hour in that? I'm talking about the raw XP per hour. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Hey, get out of here. But yeah, so because this character scales really well with critical hits, that also amps the single target damage up quite a bit on my auto attacks. Basically means this character is going to become like single target god going forward. You'll be able to rip people apart in seconds, which is cool. Cool to do a lot of damage and stuff. But sort of. Time is sort of irrelevant. It's irrelevant in the sense that there is a fixed amount of time. But if you are capable of killing all the monsters and keeping them all off of the guy, that's great. But if the monsters end up resetting at some point, because you're fighting them and they're attacking the boss every once in a while, getting a couple pot shots, and those pot shots end up bringing the monster down, so it has to reset, then it becomes a very time-based, or the time becomes relevant. Okay. I'm just being a whiny complainer. Let me complain. I just want to complain, man. I want to find joy in something. That's complete madness. Finding a joy by playing a video game. One of the reasons why I wanted Reaper so bad, so I could like get frustrated with the video game. No, relevance or not, large great things roam through the jungle. Okay, I'm coming to help with the optional. This is the bottom here. Splat. Also, be aware, lava hurts a lot more in Reaper mode than it does in regular. So if you put it on like Reaper 5 or 6, lava will actually start to kill you real fast. Very scary. Oh, God. But I was still true saying? Yeah, I'm going to wreck these guys. Unless they're all super champs. So one of the important things here is going to make sure I activate the shield spell. The enchanters like to cast Magic Missile. Magic Missile is a great ability, or Force Missiles, but it hurts a lot. So gotta be careful. That's one of the reasons why wands of shield are amazing, because they prevent you from dying to magic missiles. Any super champs? Oh, there's no super champs. Oh no, this one's a super champ. He's dead. This one gonna be a super champ? Can I trip this guy? I think I can trip this guy. No, I didn't trip him. Damn. I don't know what my trip DC is. You do the back of the napkin math. DC, or it's 22. So 10 plus 22 is 32. And then from feats, I have plus 6 and plus 8. So 20 or 32 plus 6, or no, plus 8 is 40. Plus 6 is 46. And then that's not including this, which brings up to 47 DC. I don't think I have any tactics on anything else, so that's DC 47 on my trip. Man, he made his DC 47 trip check? My god. You guys are manly. That's the cool thing about having a lot of strength. You can basically just use like trip and sunder and stuff if you want. You just get to do it. Cool. Turn to the fire giant. He's like, yo, can you go kill those guys? Like, meh, yeah, whatever. Stab in the face. One of the things that's important about like playing video games is you just don't really ask a lot of questions about like what you are and are not supposed to do. Just go and do stuff. Like, hey, can you like go kill this guy? And you're like, should I? No, the answer is usually like, hey, can you go kill this guy? It's like, yeah, I can. And then you do it, and they pay you. Video games. It's like, there are a lot of different ways you can tell your story. DDO does actually a pretty decent job of telling the story. Not too many people will go through and read a lot of the dialogue. That's kind of like part of the course, though, with a lot of games, is that some of the reading does escape people. If you're playing like a game where you expect you're going to be doing a lot of reading, something like like a Fallout type game where there's going to be a lot of stuff left in dialogues, you do a lot of hacking of terminals, or you just read a little aspects of data about people, you can glean a lot from the story that way. But DDO is a game where there's a lot more action and less reading stuff. A lot of it gets read to you as well, like this part of the story. You get to play the story, you don't just read it. But learning the motivations of characters and the reasons why you do quests and stuff is an interesting aspect of the game. And there are a lot of, pretty interesting characters and people that are out there that exist, in the DDO world. And they also ask you to do some interesting things. And some of the motivations for doing some quests are not always the greatest. Like, for example, the quintessential example is the quest Purge the Heretics in House of Yarlin. A lot of people will just do that quest, but if you actually look relatively closely at it and you investigate, hey, who are these heretics we're purging? And then you're like, wait a second. The heretics are the Silver Flame. The people are called the Merciful and the Peaceful. And you're like, ooh, did I kill some bad people? And the answer is yes. Or good people? And you're like, yeah, you did kill some good people. You killed like a priest and stuff. Cool, now we're going to do Prison of the Plains. Prison Plains, everybody. So, like, that's exciting. But reading is something that's hard to get people to do in video games. Because you have to sit down. Like, unless you have that, like, pretense of, like, that there's going to be a lot of reading and something you engage in immediately, it can be hard. It's why when you look at a game like Morrowind, that was made, what was it, 2001? Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls 3, great game. But Morrowind had a lot of reading in it, because almost all the dialogue was done through reading. So when the game threw books at you and stuff all over the place that you could read, you didn't think of it, give it a second thought. You're like, either you are going to read this book or you're not. But is it Storm's Fist? I think it's Storm's Fist. Storm's Eye? And I don't remember. Which one's Prison of the Plains? Giant Hole. I don't remember. Oh, there it is. There's the map. Storm's Eye. There you go. Thank you for your help, team. I appreciate that. But if you look at games like I said, like that game, there are a lot of books in there, and some people are not going to want to read all the books. But at the very least, if you want to get what's going on in the story, you have to do some reading, because you have to be paying attention to, reading what the characters are saying in direct dialogue with your character. So because there's at least like a bare minimum of reading involved in the actual core game, you know, you are incentivized to continue reading when you encounter these sources. But then when you jump it up to games like Oblivion, and then you jump it up to Skyrim, Skyrim has very little reading in it. Great game, but not a lot of reading. It's mostly a lot of just talking to people. They kind of minimize a lot of the conversational pieces, so it's less about conversating and more about watching people talk about stuff, which again is just a lot of listening. And then, you know, the books, you don't carry them with you. You can't take the book with you and then read it later. You have to only read it at the one location where the book is available. So they reduce the amount of reading. Then when you find out that a lot of people aren't reading some of these books that are in the game, it's like, yeah, it makes sense why there'd be less people reading some of the books, because you'd have to physically stay there and read the book. If you're in the middle of like a fight, or you're in some kind of dungeon and you find a bookcase that has a book on it, you're like, man, I want to read it, but I don't want to read it. Are you really going to sit there and read that thing? Maybe not. So
What secrets?
you need to be able to incentivize people to want to read stuff.
What lies in its depths?
If you have a lot of that in your game, and it kind of delivers some of the more subtle, or it can deliver on some of the more subtle aspects of the story, depending on the game, of course. I don't know why I went on a tangent about reading, but I did. It was pretty great. Oh man, that's way too bright. Oh, the world with these sunglasses on is so nice.
The door opens.
What about you guys? Quick question. How many of you guys Prison of the
Blocks
Plains?
entry into the chamber, marked with a symbol of Dale
How many of you guys read a lot in your video games? Like actually pay attention to what the characters say and take the time to learn the different backstories between different characters and stuff like that.
For the plane of Dalhousie.
Because I'm always curious. I try to when I get the chance. Like you know, with all the Elder Scrolls games, pretty much anything made by Bethesda, I do all the reading. Same thing with BioWare. If they ever give you like a book or a long story to read or something, I'll literally just sit there and read it. I'm like, oh, this is an aspect of the story that could be very interesting, and then I look into it. Oh god. Whoops, what did I do? Up, 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 down. Up, 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 down. What? Down. Task of collecting one of everything, including every book. Good way to know which ones you read or not. That's true. Because like there's the classics that pretty much everybody's read. You know, everyone's read at some point the Lusty Argonian Maid or something, because you're like, haha, it's a funny story. But like I said, when you find that those little journals that are like 6 or 7 pages that describe like somebody's like last days or something or whatever, you know, it's like, man, did you actually read that, or did you just? Yeah, I'd love to know how many of you guys out there actually do read a lot of the different story elements of different video games. Not saying I deny or don't believe anybody. It'd be interesting to know. Be willing to believe I'm not the only person who'd want. Why? Oh, I only have one question. Why are you wearing sunglasses indoors? Yes, sir. Because you can never stop looking cool.
By the symbol of one of Nimbus's lieutenants has turned it into a mission.
Actually, the kind of thing I want to answer is like, why are you wearing sunglasses inside? It's like, oh, because I'm blind. That's why I'm wearing sunglasses inside. Like, oh, you're playing. Wait, what?
Yet another magical barrier. Whatever was imprisoned within this chamber must have been terribly powerful.
Essentially the Halo series, but the Halo reading was wiki oriented. Yeah, it's true. I do find myself taking in, depending on the game, a lot more of the story outside of game. That's when I find it certain games when they have a lot of story element to them, but either a lot of it's hidden in games. I'm not good at building like connections and stuff. Like I'm the kind of guy that gets to like all the way to the end of I don't care if I spoil this movie. I'm the kind of guy that gets to the end of Fight Club, and when they do the big reveal where they reveal like the aspect of the story, like the big twist, and I'm like, oh my god, I had no idea. Oh my god. And then, because I remember I was watching that movie with a couple friends, and they hadn't seen it either, and they're like, "Wow, they're like, yeah, that was so obvious the whole time." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? My mind is blown, because I can't see that kind of stuff." Oh, does this guy have trap abilities? No, he doesn't. Yeah, I did that exactly. When I played Final Fantasy XIV, I skipped every single cutscene because, don't worry, the quest chain that we're doing after this is going to be so hard to heal, you might want to break your keyboard, so get ready. Because I'm going to get trucked. I'm going to talk to this guy. No. Intimidate roll. Bam. Thank you. But yeah, I skipped half the cutscenes in Final Fantasy XIV. That's because the game, Final Fantasy XIV is a really great game, but it has a very long story that you have to watch. You have to read the whole story or watch the whole story. And it's super long, and you can't do the next expansion until you watch it. Like, you literally can't level. The quests are not open. You can't even go to the area until you do the entire story. So, my guild was a raiding guild. I was the last person to get Final Fantasy XIV, so I had to get to max level as quickly as possible. So I skipped everything. I didn't watch any of the cutscenes. And then I regretted it because I rushed through the game. The gameplay is not interesting enough to warrant actually doing that. The raids weren't that hard. And then after we did it, it was like, okay, cool. I don't know anything about the story and I'm not motivated to play. So I stopped playing and I quit, which was really disappointing. I could have just leveled a new character, but I really didn't want to do that. Up, 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 down. You never stop wanting to look cool.
As the valve locks into place, the barrier to the central.
Oh, these are boots. Are they boots of speed?
vanishes.
Boots of speed! Yeah! I'm gonna put these boots of speed in.
8
Level 17.
receptors cover the walls of the large central chamber. It is likely all must be filled for the chamber to open its planar cell.
But yeah, I like I said, I try to read what I can in video games when I get the opportunity. I am lawful.
As the portal to the plane of
I respect the
Dawn
law.
opens,
Ask your questions.
small
I would. I'm not even gonna read
doorways
this.
and perfectly
I refuse the
aligned
woman.
shrubberies fill the room. An
I
old
observe over
man
stealth.
sitting atop a
I step
fountain
in and I stop the
calls you
robbery.
closer.
I turn myself into the authorities,
As the
and we're done.
bearer of
I got
justice
666
and honor
experience.
falls,
Damn it.
the
That's
room returns
ominous.
to its original state. The orbs in the receptors go dark and still.
Alexander Savage content release was hard as balls. Are you kidding? Alexander Savage? No. Alexander Savage was not hard. Get over yourself. Okay, sorry, no. Let me rephrase that. Alexander Savage, or Alexander 4, like Part 4 Savage, that was kind of hard. That was like pretty hard. But Alexander, don't even get started trying to tell me Alexander 1, 2, or 3 on Savage was hard at all. It was not hard. That was. Ooh, get shield stunned. Jerk. Well, I mean, it was hard because you had to follow the mechanics. Actually, Alexander 2, if you didn't have a good group, like people weren't paying attention, they didn't know what to do, I can definitely see how in Alexander 2 it would get confusing just because the ads, you need a lot of ad control. So the ad control could get kind of hard. Okay, fine. 2 and 4 were a little difficult, but 1 and 3 were super duper easy. All the way to 12. Okay, so I quit right when the King or something, I can't remember the guy's name. King something came out. What was his name? I really think it was King something. It was after there was that the arc, and I paid no attention to that game because I lost interest real fast. Now I'm gonna have to look at it. King Thornton? Yeah, King Thornton was when I quit. So that's when I quit playing. One of the reasons I quit was because I was playing with my guild, and at the time, get down, Elemental. I love tripping Elementals, that's so stupid. And my guild that I was playing with at the time, really great guys, wonderful people, but I found that our group that we had was, like, not the greatest. We ran into some problems, and so, but right before Thordan came out, we were just going through all of the, I can't remember what they were called, the primals or something, the guys that you summon. Anyway, we were going through those and killing them all. So we did the giant sky whale or whatever, and that took like 1,000,000 tries, which was just so frustrating. Because it's really not that hard. You just get on the whale, attack it, and then get off the whale, and then you split up the ads. But anyway, should be me complaining about my guild members. So then what happened after that is we went. Basically, the reason I quit is because I had actually pugged Alexander 1-4 on Savage. And then when my guild was really getting into it, before we went to Alexander on Savage, we went to Ravana, and after 3 weeks of working on Ravana, bear in mind, Alexander was already out, and we were working on Ravana for 3 weeks. I just lost it, and I'm like, I can't do this. Like 3 weeks of like raiding three nights a week on Ravana. I mean, people had Alexander gear. It's not like they were beating Ravana to get the gear to do it. We were overgeared, and it took 3 weeks. I was like, nope, I'm out. Like, it got so bad that I don't know what happened, because we took like the best raiders that we had in World of Warcraft, so the best guys, the guys that we were clearing all the mythic content in Warlords of Draenor at the time. We took the cream of that crop to go to Final Fantasy, and then it just didn't work. I don't know if it's because the mechanics were just different. I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what was missing, but it got so bad to the point where I one-tanked Ravana so that the guild leader could put a symbol on his head and then walk around, so people would, because he was the other tank. I was playing Paladin, he was playing Warrior, and so it got so bad that as the Paladin, I was one-tanking that fight. Even the stuff where you have to split whatever, I just one-tanked it, and then he was standing on people to tell people where to go because they were so bad at it. So 3 months to beat Alexander 11 Savage, damn.
As the portal opens, the teeth of sorry.
He took my magic away, jerk. Goodbye. Deleted. Yeah, so I never did Thordan or anything else. When did they add more Alexanders? Was that after Thordan that they added more Alexanders? They add more Alexanders. Oh, because it had Alexander Gordius, Alexander Midas, and Alexander the Creator. Oh, okay, that's why.
The final orb lights in its receptor. The switch locks into place.
Okay, so that makes sense. So yeah, I quit.
Voice comes from above. The chamber will seal on the count of
Alexander
10.
Gordius. Yeah, so I quit before Alexander Midas and Alexander the Creator came out. So that explains that.
You came for answer, the child reborn.
Where'd he go?
He was returned to the living by his old visibly weak.
Yeah. That explains why I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Because I'm like, that quit pretty much over the winter of 2015.
Any other secrets it held are now lost. Its docent, a dark psychic energy stirs within the docent.
Alright, cool.
It would be
Put on your
safer
voices.
to
I'm going to go
let
talk to the
Midas
giant man.
collect the ancient artifact for himself.
Alexander 11. Alexander, the heart of the Creator. I have no idea what that is. I'm sure it's probably very, very interesting. And probably very hard. I don't know. I'm trying to read over the fight, but it's hard to understand it without actually seeing it. Well, next is going to be Giant Hold Tour. Giant Hold Tour with dragons? With dragons. With dragons. Because why not? This song is terrible. Holy crap. I'm gonna hand in all my quests. Got nothing. Okay. Got nothing. That's why I like the new raid. It adds a lot of different types of mechanics, so it forces you to have to play the game slightly differently. It forces you to have to bring a certain defense to the raid. Like, you can't do the new raid without having lightning defense. Like, if you don't have a way to defend against lightning, you just are dead the whole time, and you're a total waste of space in the raid. Which is hard to explain to people, because I'll host a raid group, and I'll be like, okay, cool, just make sure everyone twists in. Ooh, a repeating cross, though. That's going to the auction house. But I'll be like, hey, everybody, make sure you twist in, energy sheath electric. It's really important. If you don't have it, you're going to die and do nothing the whole time. And I'll be like, does everybody have it? And everybody will be like, yep, we all have it. And then somebody will join the raid, and then after they join the raid, they'll be dead the whole time. They'll be like, what? This is garbage. I keep dying. And I'm like, oh, did you twist in that thing? They're like, no. I'm like, oh. Enjoy being dead the whole time. Because, like, I play a healer. I raise people and I heal people. So I will continually raise that person. Because the penalty for dying constantly is repair bills. I'm a sadistic man. I'm not going to lie. Talk to Crag. Alright, I have 4 enhancement points. I'm going to do that. More damage from crits. Ooh. Myrmidon's Edge sounds pretty good. And I kind of want to have follow-up. I kind of want to have shield charge, too. I think I'm going to get shield charge just for the sweet AoE damage from the shield. Actually, I'm going to grab ship buffs real quick, just because it defenses. If you need an invite to a ship, just type X and I'll invite you. That looks complicated. Oh, nice. But anyway, my whole point of like the reading thing is I pretty much just wanted to bash the video game Destiny. If you haven't played the game Destiny, the console game, it's really fun. It's so good. It's actually super fun to play. But they understood that players don't want to read, so they put none of the story in readable format. But they also put none of the story in the game, so the game makes no sense. So like I have no idea what's actually happening. I don't know what the story is. You can read it. There is a very concrete and diverse and interesting and broad and very deep story. But like, my god. Oh. Hey, welcome. I forgot to update the LFM. We're actually going to Giant Hold Tor, if you're interested. Giant Hold Tor on Reaper. Their first Teldrek in EQ2. That's old, man. EverQuest 2? EverQuest 2. Holy moly. How long did it take us to beat Dragotch? I don't remember. That was one of my first world firsts. Yeah. Alexander Savage. He was basically like, it was like a really hard raid. It was just hard. The idea is like you go in. I don't even know what the plot of Alexander was. I have no idea why that was even a raid. But anyway, the whole point of it was like there's like a big robot, ancient robot machine or something, and you had to kill it because you had to kill it as important. So you go inside the robot machine to kill the robot machine. Do I even need this Cardin's Eye? Seems kind of good. I'll keep it. But you go inside this giant machine to kill the giant machine. And I don't know why you're fighting the giant machine, but you do. And it's really hard. It's like robots and stuff. Alexander. Well, the important thing is just playing a lot of different diverse, games and stuff, right? There's a lot of really good games out there. You can't play just one. It's one of the best ways to stay devoted to one game and to play a game for a really long time. One of the reasons why I've played DDO for 10 years is because you take breaks, Like you just kind of, or 10 years, 12 years? Wait, DDO came out in 2006? 2017, 11 years, I guess. You just take breaks, You gotta give it, every once in a while, you just have to say, oh, and take that step back from the game. And do something else. Well, the raids, they're all single boss fights. Not
A giant
Not split
glowers
hairs.
down at you from a high ledge left of the entrance. Gather within
there's an item I wanted to equip in here. I just don't know what it is. Oh yeah, these goggles.
You are prepared to
These goggles give more Seeker. Give me that Seeker 7. Oh, God, that's good.
The air around the circle crackles with magic.
Yeah, games with raiding culture is it's much more difficult. Yeah, DDO is nice because you can take breaks and do other stuff.
Now, the giant says, hear me. The Storm Reaver has refused your audience and bid that you be slain.
Goodbye. Your face. I can't even see my damage numbers. I have to assume it's just too much. The game can't calculate it. Yeah, raiding culture makes it hard to take breaks from games because if you take breaks, one, your gear is so far behind, then you got to catch up to be able to get back into it and blah blah blah. One of the reasons why I like Path of Exile's game model so much because it has leagues that all come in phases. It gives you a good opportunity to take breaks at different times. You can be like, oh man, you know, I really enjoy this game. You play it for like a month straight, and you go, man, I need to take a break. Well, it's okay. When you come back in 3 months' time to do a clean reset, you can make a new character, refigure out how to play the game, and you have some new mechanics and new stuff to play with every couple of months. Player curious? Yeah, Nilsson's here. I'm gonna stand on top of this guy.
Must be elsewhere in the
Really? Oh, well, everything doesn't reset. Like, it dumps into one thing. But it's the idea is because they're all separate leagues, assuming that you can play for like a few months, it gives you a chance to try something new. Because they have huge balance changes like every 3 months whenever a patch comes through. So they'll add in one entirely new mechanics so that will change up the game. So, you know, a new way to interact with the monsters, or a new way to summon special bosses, or anything else like that. When they had the Breach League, where there were these breaches, these rips in space-time, that when you touch them, they would cause monsters to start pouring into the world, you would make a character for that league, where you're going to get swarmed by all these special monsters from these dimensional rips, very differently than a game like the Brandis League, where there are these special boxes that when you open them, they give you coins, you can then trade with Kadiro Parandis. Which is like, oh, okay, cool. So you want to have a character that's prepared for all these like boxes and stuff like that. Whereas, you know, with the other league, you might be like, oh man, I need to have a character that can be able to fight these special demon dimension things, and it gives you an entirely different way you may want to consider playing the games. I don't know, it's interesting. But again, that's why it's important to also have people that have different opinions. Because my opinion is like, man, it's great, but yours is like, but I don't want to have my character reset. I worked for that.
With some ancient giantish magic.
Oh, I forgot to mention, we're doing the dragons. No, I typed it in chat, but yeah, we're doing the dragons, so get ready. Giants. There's a giant pain in my ass. Oh god. Camera angles help. Bye, Jarless. Stupid cats. They're immune to lightning. I think they're cats? Lions? Lions are cats, right? So yeah, they're cats. Cats.
As well.
Does anyone know if Myrmidon's Edge stacks with this here with the Myrmidon's Edge, which is basically just critical mastery, stacks with critical mastery? I have no idea if those things stack because I get them from 2 separate trees, but I'm not sure. I don't know if them stacking matters, but I just don't know if they do. And I would like to.
It's as if he scurried into the rubble behind the wall. A narrow passage is buried under these rocks.
This is like, wait, Strimstream, you're asking us a question? There's something you don't know? Abso-freaking-lutely. Sometimes I just get confused, you know? Like, where am I? Who am I? What class am I playing? Haven't played a fighter since the past? Yeah, me either. This is my first fighter since the past.
You find concealed
That's just not true.
here.
I did play a ranged fighter, which was amazing. A crossbow on hit build. Whoop! Gets done. What? Did I miss? Damn. Quit for almost a year. It makes sense. DDO is a good game to quit. No? Because you quit, you come back. So, damn it, I missed again! Get tripped! I missed my trip! I'm quitting this game. You can only miss on a 1, and I missed with trip and the stun. Reaper, get away from me. I want to fight you. I'm busy. Oh my god. Get out. Did you play an infighter? I did, but that was before the pass. I played an intelligence-based dual-wielding fighter before the enhancement pass. And I use short swords as well to make it even better. Oh my god. Hurry. Grasp of the Earth and Dragon. Now there's an ability I haven't seen anybody use in a long time.
As the lever clicks into place, one of the two faces near the far door lights up.
Is that when Gnome came out? Yeah, exactly. I wanted to play a pure Gnome build. This character is not a pure Dragonborn. I don't have any points in this tree, and I will not. If I had 10 free enhancement points, I would put points up here and get the free strength. That'd be... Oh, there's giants here. Oh shit, they all have... Blur! Where is my true sig? That's okay, they're dead. I wonder if those guys need help there if they got it. Yeah, when the Gnome came out, I really wanted to test all the abilities in the Gnome enhancement tree. I'm currently playing a Druid that has a lot of points spent in the Dragonborn tree. I will say I do like it quite a bit. If you're playing any type of caster, you can really benefit from the extra spell penetration. There's 3 points of spell penetration right there. The bonus charisma is really nice. And then you can also pick up Draconic Knowledge and Heritage right in here to get those extra cast levels. Cast levels crazy! And then their DCs are just good. Plus 3 evocation DCs is just... Again, only if you have the points to spend on it. Like, are you playing a Spellslinger Bard? I would not recommend going Dragonborn because you really want to spend your points in the Bard trees. Instead, you know. Are you going to be playing a Sorcerer? Not bad, you got points to spend. But pretty much anything else is not that great. But I'm going to be trying a pure Dragonborn Bard because I think it could actually be pretty interesting combination. It'll be a 2-hand Bard. We did. This was pulled again? I don't know.
Ancient gears.
That's weird.
Deep underfoot.
Pulled it. I don't know.
The path forward has opened.
But we fought the giants. How did that happen? Yeah. I like testing new stuff when it comes out, so. Oh, that's probably what happened. I haven't noticed any lag, man. The only place I really find lag is like anytime I go into a raid. Raids are laggy, but... Oh, man, that was faster than I thought that was going to break. I didn't think it was going to take 1 hit. Bam! God, I feel powerful. Power trip! Get your voices on, everybody.
They will come for you. They are in the door. They will know that...
Boop. Bye-bye. Got him. 40k.
Came over me, he whimpers. The dragons.
Ready.
Beware. There are 3 of them.
I want some dragons. Start with black. Ah, I miss. I hate missing the beavers. Ah, with crap. I guess realistically, I hate missing anything. It's like it's the struggle of like having mischances in video games. Is that every time you miss and something doesn't go off, it just feels kind of bad. But that's really the only way to kind of balance abilities and strength and stuff, right? Just to have a way for them to not entirely work out. Is that really the case? Oh, I don't know. It's like... How do I get stunned? Let me blow. Oh, that guy's dead. Oh my god, that's a super champ. Super champ around the corner, careful. Oh, super champ! Got him with the stun. There we go. New builds can be fun. Man, I love new builds. I think one of our guys is apparently having a lot of issues. The game not loading. Ooh, hop, super champ. Hot potato, get out of here. One of the things you have to be careful of about champs is sometimes they can have a lot of fun. Oh, that is not 50-50 incorporeal. Look at this! Look. I don't know what the incorporeal chance is, but it cannot be 50-50. Numbers. Uh-oh, that guy's dying. Must defend. Guy. Intimidate check. Got him. Sweet. Oh, super champ soulless. We go up here. Get him with the old stun. I don't know, man. Feels good. It's one of the reasons why I like characters that can stun or have abilities that are debilitating. Like I said, this character could actually trip as well. But I always like hearing about new builds, you know, people that come up with creative and interesting ways to interact with the game and their characters. It doesn't always have to be like super overpowered builds either. It doesn't have to be like, oh, new build that's gonna break the game or something like something that you're gonna see everyone playing with the popularity of like Wolf Druid or something, or like those repeater builds. I mean, just something interesting and cool, you know. Like Mist, how's Trippy McTripperson doing? I don't know if you're still level 13. Because you were level 13 before, and I'm definitely not level 13. I'm like level... I'm ready to take 17, but I'm holding for a little bit. Ooh, hey, what up, Carnage Reaper? Base. Ooh. But I like pretty much any new build. If you guys ever think of like a new build and you wanna bounce it off of me, please feel free to do so. One, because I like stealing ideas while giving no credit. Really important. But also, I like to hear about new builds and new ways people are playing the game. There's just too many different ways to play the game. One of the reasons why I wish I could play DDO full time, because damn, I totally would. There's so many builds I want to try and see if they can actually work. I'd love to be the build guy. Got a shrine and have no action boosts. We have lots of damage, so bring the dragon and the giant onto the one platform at the door, and we'll just fight them all there, so we don't have to deal with the acid garbage. Would a barb repeater work in any way, shape, or form? No. It would be a terrible idea. None of the barbarian abilities work as ranged, and none of the so that includes the on-hit damage, the frenzy, and stuff like that. None of that works on ranged. All of the healing does not work with ranged. You can't generate weapon bond stacks with ranged, and you can't get strength to work through crossbows. That would never work. There's just a physical requirement there as to why that doesn't work. Alright, I'm going in.
Through the portal you hear a low but steady hissing. The crumbling stone.
This is when we go here. Wow, there's a lot of reapers. Holy crap.
Acid spray.
Two plague reapers and a famine reaper, and a fear reaper. Oh my god. Stay alive, everybody. Don't stand out there, you're gonna die to the acid traps. Just come onto this platform. The big one with the giant. Everyone come over here. Heal up, everybody. Take that res. That was scary. 4 Reapers in the dragon room? And the hardest dragon room? What a bunch of garbage, man. Uh-oh. Got a guy healing me, so I'm good. Got the knockdown, though. Shit, that sucks. Okay, kill them both. Holy crap, that was terrifying. Good work, everybody. Get in here and we'll pull off some raises. Holy God. That should not have happened. It was awesome, though. Ugh. Good luck on your loot, everybody. What the hell? I thought it was a chance of 1 Reaper spawning per regular mob. There's 2 mobs and 4 Reapers. Yeah, man, I don't know. That's called Reaper mode. That's called challenge. God, I'm so excited. I wonder how many Reapers the next dragon's gonna have. Oh. We beat it, though, and that was the hardest one, so the rest are cakewalk now. Let's go to the next one. It's gonna be like, 4 Reapers? Whatever, and we'll kill them all. That was terrifying, though. 4 Reapers. There's definitely an exciting level of challenge right there. Really pushes you all the way to the end. Ooh. Oh, iTunes wants to update. Go to hell, iTunes. See you later, Nashron. Have a super duper evening. Reaper difficulty, Reaper 1. Everyone's favorite Reaper difficulty. The one that gives bonus experience and is only slightly harder than Elite difficulty. I say slightly harder, and then you get 4 Reapers on Black Dragons. So it was slightly harder, but 4 Reapers on Black Dragon is tough. That is a, like, I don't know what could possibly be happening on, was it, I think it's Blue Dragon next? To compare. But I think the answer is nothing. I don't think there's going to be anything that we'll be able to compare on the next dragon. That level of excitement. Oh. 8 Reapers on Black Dragon. Oh my god, turn the Reaper difficulty up to like Reaper 10 and then try to do the dragons. You have to kill them both at the same time, and they heal a ton, and because of the damage reduction, there's no way you'd actually be able to kill them. That'd be crazy. I'd love to see something like that, though. There's a ridiculous amount of damage reduction that there is. Goofy Reaper. Get stunned! I should intimidate these guys. Let's intimidate them. Walk over here. Come on back. Bye. Divine Healing, love it. Divine Healing is one of those awesome abilities that you can get out of the Radiant Servant tree. The Radiant Servant tree, well, it has like a lot of kind of mediocre stuff. Divine Healing is just awesome. It heals for a surprisingly large amount if you have a lot of cleric levels, and on top of healing for that, the duration is based off your heal skill. So it's 2 seconds per point of heal. So if you happen to have, say, like a 100 heal skill, which is not impossible at level 30, to have 100 heal. With a 100 heal skill, you're looking at 2 seconds per point, so that's 200 seconds of healing, which is almost 3 minutes long, and it only costs turns. At that level, you got a lot of turns, my friend. You got a lot of turns. And this thing is just going to heal me all the way up to full. Oh my god. Swimming. It's a stat I love to have. Okay, these traps. Oh, did somebody already run through it? Nice. Oh, Tuthgar ran through them. Oh man, Tuthgar's level 15 monk with 653 life. Wow. Wow. Guy's got a lot of health. I don't have as much health as our monk, who's a level lower than me. Could be due to Reaper points, though. If you happen to have a lot of Reaper points, from the Reaper tree, you can get at a Grim Barricade 8 points per point spent in the tree, plus there's like just health, like 20 health there, like 100 health there. Ugh, blurry. Jerks. That guy's probably pretty tanky. As some people pointed out, one of the most important things for Reaper difficulty is less so damage and more so just survivability. If you can survive, then you can kill the Reapers. If you can't survive, you can't kill Reapers. So you always want to make sure you're covering up your defenses before you start looking towards offenses when it comes to figuring out how to stay alive for Reaper difficulty. See, Reaper difficulty wouldn't actually be that hard just because it's one monster, you're only fighting one dragon. The core problem is when I did that quest with Mistwalker, and we did that, and this was when there was the bug where bosses could spawn as champs, and the boss spawned as a tier 3 champ, and it wrecked us almost immediately. One, that was a lot of fun, it was awesome, but man, we got wrecked. There's no coming back from that. Anyway. Oh.
Drifts of gleaming gold cover much of the room ahead.
Famine Reaper, Plague Reaper. I don't know why there's so many Reapers. Can't get this guy.
The dragon's right.
Okay, I'm just gonna kill this dragon here. I love doing a lot of damage. It feels really good, man. Die, dragon. Gonna help with the giant over here. Do a little bit too much damage to this dragon. The nice thing about this character having exclusively single target attacks means that I never have to worry about hitting the wrong target. Back. Jerk.
The blue dragon's lightning slowly.
Gonna be stream for 20, but then I'll be back. Don't do anything super exciting without you. Hey man, I want you to do well in school. And I hope your final project is something Strimtom related, like the stream related. It's like we're gonna look at the statistics of the Strimstream. Ooh, garbage item. Get to a good home. Whoa, that is a great weapon. Paralyzing adamantine dwarven axe with critical slashing 8? What? This item is crazy. Oh, that is an amazing item. Wow. Reaper 10 enter the kobold. Yeah, I'm not about that life. No Reaper 10 enter the kobold. The last room with the fire, you just give up. You just uninstall the game. There's nothing you can do. That much fire damage. Like the fire elementals would just destroy you. What am I doing? I'm like not even paying attention. I'm just like fighting people. Oh well, I guess I'll just kill every single person. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Wait, is something happening here? Oh, there's 2 super champs are over there. I'm gonna ignore them. Kill this guy. I went for the assist on the super champs. Oh, remnant! That reminds me, I need to listen to more Jimmy Eat World. Put that on the list of things to do. Flux, Jimmy Eat World. Arc of Law. I got this. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Goodbye. Oh, super champ in the back. 1,000 health. Goodbye. How much life do monsters have in Epic Elite? I don't remember. Like at like level 20-ish? Let's say like Epic Elite Lords of Dust Chain or something like that. How much health do all the monsters have? It's around like 2,000, right? Like 2,000 health? I think that's right. Because that sounds right. And bosses have like maybe a little bit more. I think bosses have like the orange names maybe have like 10k or something. On Epic Elite at like level 20. This character should be able to just rip through stuff on Epic Elite when I get there. The goal is this character should be one of my few characters that will actually be able to just go and do Epic Elite right out of the gate. Now the core issue will be as I have to make saves and stuff. My reflex saves, my will saves, they're not... They could use some work. I'll have to get a way to get greater heroism into me for some extra saves, but even then, I don't think I'm going to be able to make like a command save or something. I'll need to make sure I have freedom of movement or some sort of source of freedom of movement, whether it's boots or something else. Give me some freedom of movement. Oh my god. What is this? Improvements to Cyclone freedom of movement? Sorry, I saw a crazy announcement that seems really important. Oh, I can't load a YouTube video while I'm playing the game unless it drops the frame rate to nothing. Damn it. I'm gonna look at something cool on my other monitor. Weird. Shouldn't do that. I have to look into that. There's probably some kind of problem going on here. Burn my teeth. Oh man. You know what I did say? I did say I was going to give something away during the stream, didn't I? Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Alright, so we're going to do that. So what we're going to do is, let's say, for all those of you that are here, type in, make sure you have something typed into chat, because I have an automated chat reader that's going to determine who's going to get a prize. And if you win, if you've typed something in chat, you have the opportunity to win a brand spanking new DDO expansion. Type something in, so you have to make sure you type anything in chat at any point, which is super cool. And if you're like, man, Shrimp that is a really nice gift that you're going to give us all. Damn straight, it's a really nice gift I'm going to give you all. That is correct. You'll have a chance to win an expansion anyway. Although my Microsoft Excel is not wanting to open. So, like complaining at me about something. Yeah, this is exactly how it works. It takes 10 points of damage off of every single attack, assuming that it's not adamantine damage. If I can figure out how to get Excel to load.
You find yourself
Now the Excel is downloading something? How can
in a
Excel
bastion.
download? Ah, Reapers!
You are not alone.
Get out! There we go, it actually loaded. I can't read chat because it loaded over top of chat. Stupid Microsoft Excel. Attack. Attack. Ugh. I'm so slow. I'm gonna freeze solids in a sec. Yeah, we're frozen. Uh-oh. Don't breathe on me. Don't breathe on me. Don't breathe on me. Don't breathe on me, bro. Oh, that got hurt. Ugh. I gotta back up from this freezing aura for a sec. There's a giant. He's over there. Oh, he's almost dead. I want to hit this guy, but I can't. I'm frozen. Oh, gold breath. God, I got a -9 reflex save. Nope. Need some ranged. Get him. Dead. Get him. Get him, boys.
Final whimpering
We did it.
gust of cold heralds the death of the
Put that
white
over here.
dragon.
Hey, where can I find your current build? Right here. These are the enhancement points, these are the stats, and these are the feats. When this video goes up on YouTube, just pause it right there and you'll be able to read them all. That probably was exceptionally unhelpful. Oh, did we get a sky? I don't think a sky vault shield dropped. Damn it! I'll get one someday. Sweet, good job, everybody. The next quest chain we're gonna move on to is the Devil's Gambit chain. Starts in the Portable Hole with the quest Tavern Brawl. Before we do that, though, I am going to go re-get ship buffs because I need resistances because I'm gonna die. Just many times. So, where can you get my current build? I don't have anywhere written because nobody played Fighter Vanguard before except for me. I'm the first. It's not true, but nobody really plays Vanguard. I don't know why people don't play Vanguard. It's really cool. You hit people with your shield, does a lot of damage. So I'm going to give you the core ideas behind the build. The thing about where you like take a picture, if you want, I can leave this up here. If you want to print screen this image, so you can save this as to my enhancement points. I'll actually talk about it if you want in a sec. Yeah, we've been questing for like a good 2 hours solid, so if you want to take like a smoke break, take like 5 minutes, and then we'll get into Tavern Brawl. Yeah, that's starting in all the heroes there. So at home, I'd like to thank you all for helping me second Taga. Hey, no problem, man. Yeah, I'll go over in detail the build, and so that way you'll be able to take a screenshot of what I did, and then we'll talk about it going forward. So let me just get some stuff taken out of here. But the idea behind this build is to use a shield to kill people. So this is not a defensive build, okay? So I want to make sure that it's incredibly clear. I have a shield on. I am not a tank. I am tanky. I have defensive abilities, but I am not a tank. My job is not to press the block button, so I'm blocking stuff. That is a complete waste of my time, and not what this character is designed to do. If I wanted to be tanky, I could make my character so much more tanky than it currently is by using certain abilities, like the actual defensive trees, which I do not use. So sell a couple items here, and then... Actually, do I even need to sell? I have 43 spots. No, we're good. Gotta repair, though. Because I did die. Repair. Go. Alright, so... Top deck. Yeah, so this build... it's not too complicated. The nice thing about Fighter is very specific feats that you can be taking. Whoop. Fight. God, I hate the stupid wind sound. All heroes. Yeah, man! More Vanguard. I love people that want to play Vanguards. That's good. Alright, here we go. Oh, alright, so... yeah, so here it is. So essentially the idea behind this build, you'll notice I have the Stalwart Defender tree. Most of the time I have this unset, especially when I'm playing by myself, because it's useless. Stalwart Defender doesn't do anything with this build. Stalwart Defender gives you defensive stats, so it gives you like physical and magical resistance rating. It gives you bonus armor class. It gives you bonus health. All these things do no damage, so it's totally worthless. I would not recommend putting a skill point in Stalwart Defender tree if you want to do damage. However, this is different. This build is all about maximizing your damage potential. So Vanguard tree is great. This capstone right here, Shield Champion, is unbelievable. It gives you +2 to hit and damage, which is good. 5% double strike, which is just good. 5% attack speed, which is just good. Bonus damage with your shield, and you have a 5% chance to stun with your shield. It says 5% chance to stun. This is way more than 5%. It looks more like 20% chance to stun when you hit with your shield. I swear. It goes off all the time. It's crazy. On top of the fact that you get bonus damage with the shield, it's effectively like dual-wielding weapons. And then Kensai. Yeah, here's the core issue, and yes, you're exactly where I'm getting to. You'll notice that I don't have Tier 5 Kensei, or Vanguard, I have Tier 5 Kensei. That's because Tier 5 Kensei just happens to have better stats than Tier 5 Vanguard, and it costs less. So, everything on the top tier of Kensei costs 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. I don't know why it costs 1 point, but it costs 1 point, which is amazing. And the stats are just better. So, like, this is, what is it? Where is this here? Armored Strength, 10 melee power, which is great for 2 points. But this costs 1 point and gives 20 melee and range power. And lets you be centered. I don't know. Shield Rush, not great. It's hard to aim, so it's nothing good. Disorienting Smash is cool, but it has a 1 second cooldown, so if you're not shield bashing constantly, you won't stack up your vulnerability. As well, if you're looking at epics, you're going to have a legendary green steel weapon, Vacuum, which will already apply vulnerability stacks. You don't need this. And finally, 10% shield bash, you only need 30%. And you get 30% here. You get 10%, 10%, 10%, which is 30%. 30% is effectively the cap. If you have capped attack speed, you don't need to have more than 30% chance to hit, and you'll be maximizing your shield bashing anyway. So it doesn't matter. But on the top tier of Kensai, going up the Kensai tree, you get +1 to hit and damage, then you +1 to hit and +2 to damage. 1 to damage, or +1 to hit and 2 to damage, and then 1 to hit and 2 to damage. Again, so lots of damage at the tree. And then you get +3 to hit and damage on all weapons. It's crazy. And critical threat multiplier, as well as critical threat multiplier, or critical threat range and multiplier, and power surge, which is just great. And then you also get up here, which is 20 more melee power. So the idea behind this build is you stack a ton of melee power, and you have a ton of hit chance with your shield, and your shield hits insanely hard and has a bunch of critical hit chance, and you crit with your weapon, and you crit with your shield, and you get crit here, and you get crit there, and bam, you do a bunch of damage. Plus, you get a stun here, and you can actually take the stunning blow feat because you get so much stunning synergy. My character's a ton of strength. I'm at 45 right here. Ooh, lots of strength. And I'm level 16, so a lot. The actual feats that I took, standard fighter feats. Nothing different than regular. So weapon focus slashing, weapon specialization slashing, because I use a Kopesh. Kopesh is the best single-handed weapon, so I'm going to use the best single-handed weapon. So weapon focus slashing, weapon specialization slashing, as well as for the Kensai tree, greater weapon focus slashing. I'll probably be taking greater weapon specialization as well because it just gives damage. Improve critical slashing. And they have improved critical unarmed. Kind of neato. Shield mastery, improved shield mastery, it's obvious. I'm going to be swapping out improved shield bash. I took this at low levels because I didn't have any other feats. I recommend quick draw instead of improved shield bash. That's what I'm going to be swapping this for. Quick draw is amazing. Precision, to give myself better chance to critically hit monsters that have fortification, like undead. This build is very crit focused, so critting is great. I took stunning blow, and then for your recommendation, I recommend taking tactical supremacy and tactical master. 2 feats, yes, but it gives you +6 and +8 respectively to all tactical DCs. Level 12, level 16 fighter. Yeah, so 2 feats for +14 to all tactical DCs. Yes, please. And then I also took heavy armor combatant at level 6 for +6 physical magical resistance rating, master for +9 physical magical resistance rating, and champion for +12. That's pretty much it. Enhancements in there. My base stats, I started with a strength of 20 because I'm a Dragonborn, and then my dex I started at a 10, and then with tomes it bumped it up enough points so that by the time I was level 12 I could take precision. None of the other stats matter. And for skills, I don't know, put lots into swim, a lot of ranks in swim, so I swim pretty good, and use magic device. I also have intimidate. Intimidate's great. That's about it. That's how you play fighter there. Okay, that's everyone's smoke break. Tavern brawl in the portable hole. Where's Tavern brawl? Yeah, so that is the entire build. I hope you enjoyed my description of that entire build. That'd be pretty cool. That's why I play fighter. Vanguard. It does a crap ton of damage. My fuzzy back of the napkin math, I feel like I should be getting about 14,000 damage per second with a build like this when I hit level 30 and get proper gear. Which is a lot of damage. The way you have to think about it is that every time you get a source that gives you +1 damage, +1 damage seems like not a lot. It's +1 damage. But it's not. It's more than +1 damage. It multiplies through critical hits, it multiplies through melee power, and it applies to both of your weapons, your sword and your shield. So it's effectively like a ton more. So anything that gives you 1 damage is just great. Because Vanguard gives you +4 damage, which is good, more strength, which is good, and an extra weapon to deal damage with, that's almost pretty much like double, like 4 damage plus an extra damage, so that's 5 points of damage, and then you're also doubling it because you have a second weapon to do damage with. So that's what I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about craziness. Crazy damage. Now, this quest is difficult, to say the least, so. So Tempest with a shield? Yeah, basically. This character, I didn't take any AoE abilities whatsoever, because I'm dumb. You could probably fit in power attack and cleave, but I don't need power attack on this character, and I'd rather precision just for the ability to crit. And I didn't take cleave. Probably be a good idea, because I'll have dire charge later. Oh wait, I have a cleave ability though. I took a shield thing. Took shield charge, which I think I can put here. I don't know. We're gonna put shield charge. Which shield charge here? It's my AoE. I can go like boom. Oh, I need a target. Oops. Hey, welcome. Something I'm missing? Oh, it's Hall of Heroes. Oh god, here we go. Bring down the magic barrier. Thank you.
Rescue the others, says the wizard. Their magic can help you against the devil.
Oh, I missed my stun. That's good.
Keep your eyes open for the manuscript.
So the acid damage is a bit difficult to deal with. The fire damage is going to be way worse though. All the Abishai are hard to deal with. So this quest is going to be remarkably more challenging than all the stuff we were doing out in Giant Hold. One, the Abishai are stupid annoying creatures that jump behind you. They have huge damage reduction, they have AoE spells, and they have more than double the amount of health of all the regular monsters we had before, and they're in higher numbers.
The devil leader disappears through a portal.
Oh my god, it dodged because it's Hero Soul. Get out. So can you sing the lyrics to All-Star, please? Hey now, I'm an All-Star. Get the... Go on. Go play. Oh, Super Champ Abishai. Gotta get that one. That is also a Hero Soul. Did not dodge my abilities, which is convenient, though he is still alive. Go Rangers, people who have evasion. Get in there. Probably could sing the entire lyric, or the lyrics to the song All-Star if I wanted to. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know if that counts as copyright infringement. I don't know the rules on that one. Oh, B-Shot left my party. Not B-Shot!
The freed mage attempts to dispel.
Oh, hey, what's that? Let's get these guys out of the way real quick. Guy with only 2,000 life. Ha! Jump! I love fighting the Orthons, because they don't do anything. Abishai? Yeah. We're gonna go this way. Oh my god, another Hero Soul? Why? Got the stun off, which is great. Back up to full life because it's Hero Soul. Oh, I've got Divine Healing, so that's great. Dodging everything. Die! I missed. I rolled a 1 on my stun. Oh! Game sucks. Time get in there. Yeah, man. But I like the idea, but I'm not gonna do it. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. This one's just really hard because of the volume of red Abishai. Uh-oh. Red Abishai. Oh, and Reapers. This could be the end. Okay, I just can't get hit by any delayed blast fireballs, so I gotta be really careful here. Or rather, I can get hit by them. I will die. So I need to not get hit by them. Cool, there's a lot of souls here if you need to pick up some souls. Get your mana back. Tom looked in his mirror this morning. That's true. It was too bright. Just too beautiful. I had to put sunglasses on.
It looks like
Could ever stop being cool, man. If you take off the sunglasses, stop being cool.
he made it sound.
Oh man. But yeah, pretty much. Just too hot to handle, man. Gotta wear sunglasses. Who did we not talk to? The first guy, I didn't talk to him. I just left him on the ground. Well, he came into the room, did everything else, and I just left him on the ground. Whatever. Okay, just have to be careful about the red Abishai. All that matters. Fortis, I'm gonna kick his ass, but Abishai are bigger deal. They are gonna kick my ass. I can pretend I can make reflex saves, but let's not go any further than that. Let this get out of hand. There's some of the core issues of playing as a Vanguard build that do exist. And there are issues with playing a Vanguard build. One of the first issues is damage penetration. If you're going to notice is that all of these Abishai have some kind of damage reduction, and their damage, or the way to penetrate their damage reduction is with good. You need good magic to penetrate the damage reduction. Good damage. There aren't a lot of shields that really give good damage. Oh god. Hey, what's good, Tim? Welcome. Oh, God. Well, I'm not dealing with this. Okay, hello. I'm about to die here. We're going down. We're going down. Woo. Woo. Okay, you can fight him one at a time. I can't fight him one at a time, but I can run away. Oh, just gotta dodge these spell casts. We're almost there. Next. Ooh, dodge a lightning bolt. Oh, we got him. We got him. Oh. Red Abishai. Oh. We're up. We're alive. Everything's good. Everything's good. It's Moss. Get him. Hey, Orthon. Get this guy. Kill him real fast. This is really scary. It's like the monsters. Oh my god. We got Templar, Dragonborn man with a big green Kopesh. 671 life. I'll take it. That's what I need to defend me. Ooh. Ah! No, get off here. Good job, team. We did it. That was terrifying. Next will be Grim and Barrett in the harbor. How many skulls? 1 skull. We're doing this for experience points, not for Reaper experience points. If you want somebody who's going to collect Reaper experience points, you got to talk to a very different guy that isn't named Strimtom or Stramdam. But yeah, my damage has gone up considerably in just a couple levels. Because once you get a couple of the top tier abilities, it's crazy how much extra damage you get. God, I was saying something, then I got distracted. I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh yeah, shields. There's a shield called Ultimatum, which is a good damage shield, and I believe it's cold iron as well, so it can actually bypass the damage reduction of like the demons and devils and stuff. One of the things you can do is out of Epic Destinies, if you take Divine Crusader, this here, Blessed Blades, causes you to add your alignment to your types of damage that you penetrate. Guy looks tanky. Looks real tanky. Drink a protection from evil potion? God damn. Thank you. I just can't walk through in here. I'll just get killed. I like standing next to the cleric for the cleric buffs. What's my melee power? My melee power right now is 33. When I land opportunity attack, it goes up to 4 or 53.
I'll leave my beasts to deal with you and what remains of those meddlesome gatekeepers.
I'm gonna stay back here and wait for some spells to come through, and then we'll get in there. Bam! Shield smash. Yep. Oh god, is that a red name Blue Abishai? Or Super Champ Blue Abishai? I'm gonna let Temp go in first. Bunch of spells go through, and then I go in. I can't fight Abishai. I have to know my strengths on the character like this. I cannot deal with Abishai, so I'm not going to. Dwarf Tank 3rd life has 700 HP in Reaper. Hilarious. Again, give it a second, let the spells go out. Once the spells go out, then I can get in. Get fighting. Good clean up. Not before. Never before.
Thunderous roar can be heard down the hallway.
Yeah, I don't actually have a lot of melee power on this character. I just hit... My base damage is insanely high. When I get a lot of melee power, it's going to be great. This character's going to cap out, I believe, about 200 melee power. 200 melee power is pretty good. Because I'll be playing in Legendary Dreadnought.
This door bears an ancient inscription. A hum of powerful magic pulses inside.
Man, I need to play Tank Warlock. They seem fun. Thing is, single target damage, no one matches me. Oh my god, I didn't get to stun him. I still didn't get to stun him. And I missed with my trip. Whatever. 10,000 life. If I'd stunned him though, you'd be dead. Just couldn't stun him.
You can now open the cell
12 palliate cleric. I completely agree. Enlightened Spirit Warlocks the thing about Enlightened Spirit Warlocks is they just don't do the damage, right? They don't do any damage. They're amazing for heroics because heroic leveling they're great. But then when you get into stuff like bosses that have incredibly high amounts of hit points, I'm talking about stuff like, and this is one of the things I'm noticing now doing the new raid, is that the boss Korkaza has like millions of hit points. Enlightened Spirit Warlocks do nothing. They just kind of stand there. Like they don't die too often, but they just stand there. Yeah, I can't go fight that. I'm not gonna do that. Fuck that. Get him, Temp. Temp walks in. Boom. You see the fireballs and stuff go out, and then we're good. Boop. Everybody's dying. And some of you might think of that as like cowardice, that sort of thing. Like, oh, sure, Tom, you're not gonna run in first. You gotta play your strengths, right? This character, again, as I said, is not a tank. I'm not designed to be the first guy to walk into that hallway. I'm designed to be the cleanup crew. I come in, the nice thing about having the shield charge, that can then go like, boom, charge into the back line, and then get those guys dead. We have a trap guy? Pure monk. Pure ranger. Yeah, we don't have a trap guy.
Let me know if I can be.
If one of those rangers wants to go into that trap there.
As you enter the alley, you spot cultists guarding the gatekeeper's blade.
I do have some AoE though. I can shield charge for some AoE. It'll get better when I actually have a better shield charge with, and the shield, and when it's also on a lower cooldown. Oh wait, I can rush these guys. These are regular guys.
Grim smile.
What are you talking about? Die, you bastards! You guys have so much health though. 2,000 health? Oh god. Oop. Disappear this guy. Oh, that Plague Reaper got charmed. That's kind of cool. Apparently the Plague Reaper is not capable of killing the Zealot. Or it's not so much that the Plague Reaper is not capable of killing a Zealot, it's that the Zealot just has thousands of life to be able to absorb the Plague Reaper's beating. Yeah, you're right, I am not a tank. I don't want people confusing my character with a tank. It has happened before. People are like, oh man, you're the tank, go first. I'm like, I don't have a single tanking ability, thank you very much. I have no way to heal myself. I can actually use heal scrolls, I just don't have any because I'm lazy. I haven't gone to the store and bought any. Reaper makes self-healing difficult. This is my Templar, who has 1200 life buffed with his Enlightened Spirit buff. Shining through. That guy. I still deal a fairly large amount of damage, but again, when the monsters have like thousands of health, it's hard. Apparently I'm still top chicken though. Top kills. Yeah. Rad. He gets a fireball, goes out. Get him with the. Apparently the shield bash doesn't work. Also, the other thing with the Vanguard shield bashes is they don't really work that well. I forgot to mention that. It's one of the reasons why I don't use them. It's not just that they're not good. They don't do a lot of damage. They don't work that well mechanically. The charge is very short range. Ooh, that was sick. This cleanup crew goes through. He's gonna pick up some of these kills. Bye. Reaper and their slowing aura. Not going in there first.
The stone door rolls open to reveal a hidden glade in the very heart of the city. A small...
I just can't do it. Hey, Carnage Reaper. Hello. What's up, buddy? The fact that they chop Templars through like 600 health, he's underneath his maximum. Like, that's just like, I'm not gonna do that. Come here. Later. Now I'm gonna kill this special caster dude. damages.
The ritual and returning peace and
What's the most intimidating monster to you? Reapers included? Oh god, intimidating monster? Like monsters that make me scared? Famine Reapers are a big one. Famine Reapers are just scary. The other ones are kind of scary, but next one's gonna be Multitude of Menace and House Caneth. Famine Reapers are pretty scary. They cast spells. They charge their spells too. So when you hear that around a corner, oh man, it's hard to deal with. I don't like rust monsters. I like to play Warforged characters, and so I find rust monsters are just like scary, man. They're just scary. They come out of nowhere. Intimidating monsters. God. Trolls are pretty intimidating too. Because trolls used to be really scary. They healed a lot when damage was a lot lower, so they were harder to take care of if you didn't have a guy who did fire, and their combo could rip you apart. Slave Lord's rats. I don't find beholders that intimidating. I don't get afraid when I fight beholders. I die to a beholder and I go, oh bullshit. I die, but I'm not like, it's not like afraid. When I see a Famine Reaper, it's automatically I'm like, oh no, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna teleport? I don't know. Are they gonna cast a spell? It's gonna wipe the entire party? I don't know. Fight Golem's intimidating? It's true. They could be intimidating. You know? Afraid of boulders? Man, boulders are tough. You can't even like negotiate with them.
It sounds like Paratrachos already
Ooh,
found.
I like that. I appreciate the greater heroes in there.
Just what I need for the ritual. Carve. Stay here and crush House Canis, idiot gadgeteers. Use the codex
stand on
page
Nilsson.
I gave you and get our allies to start pulling their weight. Carver in
Afraid of boulders. Yeah, Slave Lord rats are pretty maddening and terrifying.
There's a pulse of magic, and suddenly living copies
Ooh, hey, Carnage Reaper.
appear from nowhere.
Man, that shield charge attack is going to be so good when I have like a better shield and I have more points in this.
What am I saying?
It's the rock hard determination.
Carver
They never give up.
runs for the door while his copies
Very true.
turn and attack. Look, it's
Yep.
simple. Says
Here, Indiana
Carver.
Jones does not like boulders.
And we have the rolls of dice.
Okay, I'm going to say probably Famine Reapers. Trolls are a big one. If you're talking about physically intimidating, the, what do you call them? The Glabrazoos or whatever? I think those things are very physically intimidating. I think they look extremely cool. It's definitely the kind of thing that you don't want to get into a fight with in a bar. Sahagin? I don't know. I don't think the Sahagin are terrifying. Oh man, that animation is just it's old. Must kill people. Screw you, cult aspirant. Get, man. I wish I had an adamantine weapon. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I didn't trip that guy? What? What a bunch of garbage. I definitely tripped that guy. Yeah, I should get an adamantine weapon. That'd be cool. Got him. You say a boot, about, a boot, a boat, or about? Say about. Like, I am about to get offended by your comment. On an adventure. That's where we're going. If that doesn't answer your question, then I apologize for your insensitivity towards my Canadian heritage. I'm about to open up a can of Whoop-At. Okay? Like, you just don't know what you're talking about. Anything that's a combo. Oh my god, yeah, the combo. Like, control. Anything that also has a combo. If a monster has a combo, immediately I get nervous when I'm around that monster. Right? So I'm talking about, like, I can't see anything. Oh, where's my fucking door open? The door just squeaked open. That was really weird. Anyway, I need to go all hockey on him. All the monsters of the game. That's the one I have to tussle with? Yeah, that would be... I'm definitely going to pick, what do you call it? The monster I was talking before, Glabrezoos. Glabrezoos seem pretty scary. Red Abishai! No! 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 Where'd these come from? Where'd these come from? Where did these come from? Oh, God. Holy crap, dude. Red Abishai. What monsters. That was scary. Scary. Okay, Red Abishai. Red Abishai are very intimidating. Monsters that really make me jump when I see them, Red Abishai. Hop, skip, and jump. Any kind of super champ Abishai as well. Through that. I'm gonna back out of here. My frame rate's dropping crazy low. I don't know why. Maybe it doesn't look that bad on this screen. But. Really? Why? Oh, red are way worse. Red Abishai hit way harder. Oh! Oh! Help! Oh, right. Everybody's dead. Oh, okay. Oh, I can fight this guy. Woo! Can I get Nilsson? Get up, man! Why am I attacking with a scroll? Get, damn it. Anyway, the trick here is you stun the Juggernaut, and then he dies to your crits. Giant Marlis. Super Giant I don't find Marlis that intimidating. It's not really not that bad. I don't find Bebelis that bad. They are kind of creepy, but... Don't know those attacks with the scroll. I do like the scroll claw bite that I got going on here. I'd help down there in fighting, but I gotta pull this lever. Aerial attack! Yeah! Didn't hit a single target. Pretty good. On the top of the kill feed. That's all that matters. Oh hey, monsters. I'm gonna go fight them. Here. Around the corner. I'll just give the old fight. Yeah, so the damage is like okay. The problem with the shield is just it doesn't crit hard enough right now. Got no multiplier on it. I'm gonna have to get some multiplier for the shield. Did I just check my phone? Yeah, Demonic Slab is great. It's great shield. I just need to get the epic Demonic Slab as opposed to heroic. Damn it. I didn't get that.
Have some more of me. Groats the tiefling. I gotta go, but don't worry. We'll meet again.
Ooh. Oh, Red Abishai. What am I here? What am I here? No. Oh, what am I here for? I just didn't understand why I rushed into that room. Not have done that. I might have to do something about this. I feel like what's happening with the processor. Have some more of me. It's a very literal understanding of like what he's saying, you know? Oh, oh, oh no. I stand on the cleric, stand on the cleric. And the fireball is just ripping other people apart. Oh, no, yeah, there is. It makes the way it works is that if you are doing a if you get a Reaper bonus on an item, if you the tier of the Reaper difficulty does not increase your chances of getting an item with a Reaper bonus or increase the Reaper bonus at all. Oops. Pull this guy out of here. Did that not go out? So if you happen to be playing Reaper mode, and then you're like, oh, okay, cool, I'm playing Reaper mode. I'm gonna do Reaper 10, so you get a better Reaper bonus. That's not how that works. I have like 30 notifications on my phone from like this stupid crap. Oh. Yeah. Well, I gotta go AFK for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Huh, there we go. Cool man, Shrimp Tom is back in the house. I apologize. I had to help my roommate. Get out of here, bastards. She's not feeling very good. She needed some medicine that I happen to have in my room. Why do I have the medicine in my room? Because if I'm feeling sick, I need it right away. So I keep the medicine in my room. Yeah, so if you use a spell agility augment of 15, you can use any heavy shield you want. If you want to use a tower shield, you don't really, there's no real good option to use a tower shield. Ah, fucking dual wielding garbage. Oh, hey, why can't I move? Stupid dot that's killing me, this is the problem. Nice, got that cure there. Just want to go and get the breakables. SF enhancement? Spell failure enhancements? Yeah, if they have any spell failure enhancements. The only shield-based spell failure enhancements that exist in the game are in, must get breakable bonus, ransack bonus. The only spell failure enhancements are in the really garbage tree, the Eldritch Knight. There are no spell failure enhancements in any other tree in the game for shields. You have to. It's only from Eldritch Knight. If you are playing Eldritch Knight, you can. But if you're playing Warlock, you can't reduce your arcane spell failure chance with shields. You can only rely upon the gems. You either use a 15% gem for heavy shields, which is available level 20, or you use a Skyball shield, which has a 0 for a tower shield. And we got Here to the corners of their eyes to see you screaming at the computer screen. Maybe, probably. And I'm not ashamed that I scream at the computer screen. Like, I'm a huge fucking nerd, and you know what is a big, like, nerd screams are a big part of my life. Like, back when I used to like play World of Warcraft and stuff, and we would beat like a boss. One of the big things is we'd beat the boss, and then it would be like fucking nerd screams all over. It'd be like everybody would be like, yeah, fuck yeah, we got him, and people would scream and get excited like, yeah, and you're cheering, you're jumping up and down, you're throwing a glass of water at the wall, or probably like something like Mountain Dew or whatever. You get excited, and you're like, yeah, we did it, we beat the boss. So that happens.
After a long march through the hidden cave complex,
Now usually, in a place like this, I would pull all of these levers at the same time, but I can only hit one target at a time. So instead, I get the stun on the guy, then we kill him real fast. By stun and kill him real fast, I mean stun and kill. You made a save? What? I made a save versus my trip. What an asshole. Get out. Ugh, there we go, dead. They're all super champs?
I expect you to retrieve the titans for my
Man, so many super champs. Next.
else. The slaughter almost smells, but it seems we have company master.
Imagine teen girl screams.
Wanted secrecy.
Oh, like my screams? Like being like, ah! Or something? Because, like, you hear about, God, who do teen girls after nowadays? They still, do teen girls still like Niall? Is he still big? He's pretty big back in my day. Or J Beebs. Beeb. Eek? Eek, that's it. Eek! There you go. You gotta act like a cartoon character.
A beam of energy erupts from the central.
Who are all them teenage girls fawning over now? I don't pay attention to those things anymore. I'm too out of it. Too out of it to pay attention to that. They're really big on popular culture, but you can't do anything about that when you're like completely submerged in it. But yeah, I don't know who's like the big thing now. There's so many fireballs coming to me right now. What am I doing? Why am I standing here? I'm just making bad decisions all day here. The problem is because I'm 100% single target based in huge crowds, I'm not really going to come out on top for kills. There's no way to do that. Oop. Get out of here. Cool man, stream time. John Mendez? I don't know who that is, but I'm going to Google it right now.
Seems strange.
Damn. Here. Rest. How did I get here? Let's jump over here. This place is confusing. I'm not going that way. See you later. I'm going to Google Shawn Mendes instead. Shawn Mendes. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that guy. I know who that is. Ow. Yeah, that's somebody who people would fawn over. Oh, yeah, I know there's no such thing as single pulls, but that's fine. I'm still able to lead the count. Just, oh, finger of death. No, must get kills. Damn it, still not winning. Goodbye, Recon Warder, you're dead. Change crit, you're dead. Black Abishai, you're dead. Next. Oh, there's a champ right here. Oh, he hurts. Hurts because he's dead. neck. Oh god, gotta try so hard. Black Abishai here? There is. Okay. Thread the needle, man. You're gonna pick him out of the group. Oh, reds. Bad idea. Here we go. Got that one. Like I said, it's all about planning the attack. You know, you got to know where you're gonna go. You have to have an idea of what you're doing. Because if you ever go into like a room and you're never sure who you're supposed to be, okay, there's a pull. There's a pull. Back up here. There's a carnage right here. Let's get that guy up. That's taken care of right away. Ton of water, quite a bit of life. Postulant. I don't know what a postulant is.
Scorch marks and debris cover the floor in this alcove. This is
we're doing it.
likely where the artifact that Eretracos stole was housed. The lever clicks into place, and an instant later the sound of
Oh yeah, 21 Pilots. I forgot about that.
stone echoes down the main hallway.
They still making music, guys? They were popular a lot. They were really popular last year. Are they still doing stuff? Also, I just want to make sure people are aware. If you're playing this game and you look at my build and you're like, man, Strimstream, I don't do nearly as much damage as you do. How do you do that much? You know, don't feel bad about your own builds. As like I said, this character is designed and heavily tailored around doing tons of damage. Nothing else. You can imagine like this character is like designed with, you know, the idea of exclusively killing people in mind, and came from like a couple months of theory crafting. I'm also wearing fairly good gear. If you look at some of the items I have equipped. My gloves. You know, I've got strength 8, insightful strength, hailing amp gloves. Kind of helps with the damage. Oh, I forgot that there's a red Abishai here. It's okay. Oh, hey, Abishai. Peace mark. Black. Out of here. No! Get away, red Abishais. I haven't died yet. Like I probably will. I have yet to die. It's hard to see the valves because it's so dark.
With all the valves opened, the machinery in the other.
But 21 Pilots? Oh my god, how have you never heard of 21 Pilots?
The
They're the guys that wrote that song. The one that's like,
as the lever locks into place,
what's it called?
revealing a
Good Old Days or
door
something?
beyond.
I honestly can't think of their songs right now, because I don't listen to them. But they're really popular on radio, so I listen to them on radio a lot. Take that file. But they're good boys. Where's that? What's that big song? Good. How do you spell this? Oh yeah, I need action boost back, so I'm gonna try to. Yeah, what's their big song? Heathens. Stressed Out, that's the one. Heathens is really popular, and Stressed Out's really popular. Radio's not dying out, are you crazy? What planet do you live on? Radio can't die out. Radio is one of the best ways to just get music information when you're in your car. Like, maybe the idea of, like, listening to local radio stations, but if you don't have radio, you have Sirius satellite, or you have, or not Sirius, but some kind of satellite radio in your car, when you drive around and you do stuff. Radio is very much alive, sir. Exactly, satellite radio. It's the same thing. Like, there has to be a way to get new stuff. News station. You can think of Spotify as like like Spotify and Pandora Radio. They advertise themselves as radio stations that you create. This guy's super jammed. Let's get him out of the way first. No. Must maintain top of the kill meter. Oh god. Must remain top of the kill meter. Is still top of the kill feed? Yeah, it was. Yay, damage. Get him. Get him. Got a minute left? Oh, Carnage Reaper, hello. Okay, I'll ignore that slide then. Hey, Lion's Mane. Hey, Reaper Lion's Mane. Wow, okay, I don't have one of these, but I'm not going to use it, so... I don't know if anybody wants a Reaper Lion's Mane. Oh, is it Mythic too? It's not Mythic. It's Reaper, but it's not Mythic. Stifle, False Life. Actually, this is better than what I'm using. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I'm keeping it. Browsing for news, yeah, but you still listen to the radio. Like, you still listen to, like, oldies on the radio, even if you're, like, a cranky old man. There's still radio stations you like. Like, one of the radio stations I like in my city is an alternative radio station. So they play a lot of, like, older stuff and things like that, so like that. Cool, thanks for the group, ladies and gents. I was saying I'm gonna take a bit of a break, so thanks for coming. Hope you guys all had a super time, and I'm sure we'll catch you around later. Maybe more life, yeah, it is. Blade barriers. Do they only take damage to the monsters' periphery when standing in them? So the blade barrier creates a circle. At any point within the circle, monsters take damage. However, they take the damage at the periphery. So if you're inside the circle at any point, so if you're standing here in the center of the circle, let's just draw a circle. Let's just say that I need a circle. Let's say that this circle here, these benches, is a circle. If I'm standing here and this blade barrier is cast here, I take no damage. I only take damage when I walk here. When I touch the ring of the circle, that's when I take damage. But then I can do this. I can go anywhere in here and I will not take damage again. I only took the damage one time. Then when I go to leave, I have to step through the circle. When you step through the edges, you take the damage. However, if the spell is cast and you are already here, I am in the circle, I still take the damage once. So I'm standing here. There's no blade barrier. You cast blade barrier on me. Then the blade barrier appears and makes a circle here. I'm standing in it. I take the damage. If I would like to leave the blade barrier, I have to cross the edge, which causes me to take damage. So when you cast a blade barrier, generally what people will do is they put a blade barrier here, and then right next to their blade barrier, they'll put another blade barrier. Let's just say that this edge is the edge of a blade barrier over here, that this edge is the edge of a second blade barrier over here. What people will do is they'll have those two blade barriers, and they'll get the monsters to come through. I step through the first edge, which is somewhere over here. Monsters take damage. I would go over to here. They go through the second edge. They take damage. Then I run straight through here. They go through here. They take more damage. Then they come through this edge. They take more damage. And you just run in a big circle. And the monsters constantly take damage as they enter and exit the different blade barriers. If you have any overlap on the blade barriers, the monsters don't take damage. So if my edge, one edge was here, and there's another edge right here, so they're overlapping a little bit, you can essentially extend all the way through all the blade barrier, and as long as you don't leave the blade barriers, because they're connected, they don't take damage when you leave or enter each one, because you're still technically inside the realm of a blade barrier. So you have to make sure you don't stack them on top of one another. Stacking your blade barriers does not add damage. It reduces damage because it increases the area at which you can walk without taking damage. So hope that helps. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the stream. I hope you had a super awesome time. I was gonna do like a giveaway, but there really wasn't a lot of people participating in the giveaway thing, so we're gonna do that, save it for next week. So if you want to be around, make sure you put your stay tuned next week. We're gonna do like a giveaway for some expansions and stuff. So when you cast them the point spot on the floor, it's always on you. It's spell centered on you. So we'll do that next week. There isn't a lot of people here in chat right now, and so I don't want to just give something away and then like not a lot of people that can actually benefit from the item. So like I said, next time we'll get to it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you had a super awesome night. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you follow me on Twitter to know when I'm going to be streaming in the future. As well, you can go to twitch.tv. Oh god, why do I have to type this in? Twitch.tv/Strimtom. You can follow me, Strimtom, on the official or on my official channel, where I drink and curse a lot more. As well, you can catch me here on the DDO stream every single Tuesday from 7 to 10 p.m. But yeah, so I hope you guys all had a super duper time. And I will see you guys around. I'm gonna eye killer. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. So thanks for watching. Have a super evening, everybody. Room time out.